All right. We had a couple weeks or a week of downtime, and I've already gone over what everyone does. Jim makes a friend of Skinny Pete, who says that he'll see what he can do about getting his hands on an extra set of thieves' tools for you, but it's not cheap.
Now, that is cool that you did that. I keep forgetting to tell you, I never once asked for the thieves' tools.
I thought you did.
No, everybody else was talking about it, and I said something like, "Oh, I guess I could get thieves' tools." Yeah. And it became
That's
like
true.
this engine that was happening. I'm like, all right,
Well,
cool. I'm getting thieves' tools.
I will tell you what happened. I will tell you exactly what happened, Jim. I had your background in Greyhawk, and Jamie made it an ordeal and a half to get my hands on some thieves' tools. To the point where we had to infiltrate a thieves' guild and bring them down. Before I finally found myself a set of thieves' tools, we were calling one of our players crowbar thieves' tools because that's what we were using it for most of the time. So yeah, so I figured I'm not going to make it that hard, but it's not going to be you go to the local grocery store and you buy a set of thieves' tools.
Right.
Yeah,
well, and I wouldn't have even brought it up. I thought that I started with them for some reason because I had the background. So I was like, oh, I've got them from my past.
Yeah,
or
just
something.
just lets you know how to use them. Doesn't actually give them to you.
No, I just think
I have Steve tools.
Right, because you started as a rogue.
Yeah.
So it's in your default gear.
To be fair, I just kind of want to point out that we literally murdered 5 rogues
smugglers
last session.
they didn't have these tools. They're
smugglers.
Because they were too poor. That's why they were smugglers.
All right.
Yep. And I believe that Kahilis made a few healing potions with his downtime.
Good use of time.
I was also wondering about the book, The Magical Properties of Plants and Herbs, because I have proficiency in herbalism. Is there any? Would there have been any information or anything I could have gotten from that?
Remind me if you have to make a nature check at all in the course of any wilderness travel around here. That I will factor that in if I remember.
Okay.
I did go through the party treasure, put the values of everything on there, and some of them actually say if you can find a qualified buyer.
Okay.
So you can break that down into actual cash if you want to do that.
All right. If we're taking an item, do we remove it from party treasure or just?
I would, yeah.
Okay.
Because once it's on your character sheet, it shouldn't be in the party treasure.
Yeah.
Hey, I have a crowbar.
Everyone said Mariner's scale mail could be mine.
Yes, that gives you a swim speed, right?
It does.
That's huge.
And I think, yeah. So yep. So all right, I'm removing the Mariner's armor. It's more than just that though. It actually does 2 things. Did you give us that? No. Magic items. Yes, there it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, so when you start your turn underwater with 0 hit points, the armor causes you to rise 60 feet towards the surface.
Oh, yeah. So if you get knocked unconscious, you get...
You basically have a flotation device.
Yeah, that's it. That is pretty cool.
Little rescue me.
All right.
Oh, during my downtime, by the way, I also gave my book of erotic poetry to the waitress. So that was the whole point of me getting it was for that, to give her a chuckle. So that was a chuckle moment.
Because you guys had been basically hired to work together for this one job, I would assume that you remain friends, but you don't really, well, let's make ourselves an adventuring party name and go find new, whatever. It's just nice to meet you. Thanks for the mission. I'll see you around town kind of thing. Which is how you wind up doing your own downtime activities. Farrell plays bodyguard for a couple of the miners' trips to and from the mine for a few days and whatnot. Roughly a week later, we'll say 8 days. We'll make it a little over a week. Each of you at your respective domiciles receive a letter from Andrew Solmore, the young council member who hired you for the last mission, requesting that you meet at the guild hall that evening at 6 p.m. or whatever. And it's just signed and stamped with his seal, but it doesn't really elaborate on what he wants.
Is it at the guild hall this time? Okay.
And I even found myself a guild hall map.
Hey.
Well, I will write up a lengthy reply and send it in post, but I will arrive first.
Before the note does?
Yep.
It's like that's like when you mail a postcard from a trip and then you get home and then the postcard shows up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right. Well, presuming everybody goes to the guild hall, this is the guild hall map that I just found literally moments ago. It's a little more elaborate than what I think they would have, but it serves the purposes for now.
I think it's on the wrong layer.
Is it?
Oh, no, it's finally loading. Wow.
It's a big map. Yeah.
It is.
I might find a smaller, better map at some point, but
It's really blurry.
Yeah, I
It's
think it's
probably
just low
buffering.
resolution.
There it is. Okay. We are.
right in the
Whoa,
middle
this is
here.
official.
Yeah, it's pretty
I
official.
feel like we're on trial.
Um,
We got 3 counselors.
I'm used to this, so this doesn't actually surprise me. I'm like, crap.
Yeah, what do we do now? So the guild hall, there's a little description of it, is not this elaborate. It is a large brick building with the town offices, council chamber, built from sturdy stone from the nearby cliffs and from fancy hardwoods. The wooden sign over the door depicts a net filled with fish. And there's a small tower off to one side with a horn at the top, which is blown to announce council sessions or significant events.
Mhm.
It is not blown for this particular meeting. There's even a gallows out front, but hasn't been used in a bit of. Oh no! It says it's a 2% chance of an execution. Oh, let's roll some dice.
Oh man!
Oh, nope, no execution today.
Wow.
As you enter in, you're shown to the front row by an usher style guy, whatever, and eventually, the 3 council members come out. Gellin shows up first, walking out, leaning on his not leaning. He's got a cane that it's obviously more fashion than function, and he just kind of rests it against his desk and sits down. Very proper, but very he's dressed way too elegantly for a town like this. He just kind of nods in your direction. I don't think any of you guys have a personal tie with that guy. Then Edda shows up, and she's very refined woman. I do believe a couple of you have connections to her.
Yep.
And so she will give you knowing glances and a smile.
Yes, I'm gonna stand and bow at her only.
Okay. She acknowledges you by name. She says, "Hello, Zor. It's good to see you." And Ganolf, right? You're the other one?
Yep.
Right.
Yeah, and I am, but I just lean back in the chair and put my feet up, like smirking, like, okay.
All right. And then Anders.
Just sharpening my nails, not really paying attention.
Yeah. And Anders comes in, and Anders stands in between the 2 desks. And he kind of gives them both a knowing nod, and Gellin barely even acknowledges his presence. He just kind of looks at him and then looks back at the group of you. He's almost like got his arms crossed, kind of sitting back, like he's almost in the same stance as Silvermane. He's just shy of putting his feet on the desk. If it wasn't his own desk, he probably would. His body language says that he doesn't want to be here. Edda is much more formal. But Anders steps to front. Actually, he comes and he shakes each one of your hands, and he's, how's it going? Nice to see you. Glad you made it. Thanks. Thanks for coming. Oh, hello, sure. And he goes back over and he says, "My esteemed council members, these fine gentlemen helped clear out the haunted house as we spoke of." And Ed says, "Yes, I'm aware." And Galen just kind of, and he turns back to you. He says, "So I have discussed with the council, and we believe that the smugglers may come back."
He smiles.
They we've had some ships patrolling up and down the coast. We've asked local fishermen to keep an eye out, and they have seen an unrecognized ship lurking about near the manor house. In our experience, smugglers don't regularly come to shore. They wait till the new moon, when the night is at its darkest, and they do their monthly transfer of goods one way or both ways. But smugglers are also cowardly, and they will flee in the face of opposition. And we think that and when he says we, he gestures toward Edda, like, we think that the ones that you mentioned that may have escaped probably hightailed it as far away from here as possible without getting captured, and most likely didn't rendezvous with the ship at sea. They're most likely two teams that operate together. The new moon is in 3 days, so we would like you, if you're willing, of course, for a fee of $400, 400 gold dollars.
I want dollars.
For $400, they're not good around here, but they're just for 400 gold pieces. If you would go back out to the haunted house and post up where you saw the signal lantern deal, watch for the return of the smugglers. Wait, maybe a couple days, at least through the new moon, and put an end once and for all to this operation. You hear a snort from Galen. He's like, "They're probably long gone. This is a preposterous operation." He's like, "Well," Anders says, "Galen, well, that be that as it may, it's good to cover our bases and check every option." And Edda's like, "I agree. Any smuggling operations we can put it into is one less illicit operation out of Saltmarsh. We have enough of a bad reputation with the king as it is. We don't need to be a haven for smugglers." And Anders is just nodding. He says, "So, do we have a deal?"
I stand
Game.
up, hoist my flail, and say, "You have my sword."
Oh my. Okay.
Excellent.
Quick question.
Yes. In-game or out of game?
Out again.
Yeah.
So Edda is more or less the leader of the boomers, right? For lack of
Yes.
a better word, right?
Yes.
They want
Yeah,
things
yeah.
to stay the same. Is Gelen the New Blood leader, the political, or is he affiliated with the new political party?
I think
Thought Anders was for some.
I think Anders is for the most part.
Anders,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
New party.
So,
I-
isn't the new political party all about soldiers?
Yeah, they're like
Uh,
the loyalists, I think.
Yeah, they're loyal to the crown first. And yeah. The town guards and stuff like that, they're like building up a presence down here to fight the pirates to the south and smugglers and whatnot. Because until recently, Saltmarsh was just a backwater nobody town,
Okay.
which is the way the traditionalists like it. You know, it's like, we're just a quiet little fishing town and whatnot. Anders does definitely seem to be the driving force behind driving out the smugglers, which again comes into that loyalist camp where, we're bringing law and order to this backward area.
Okay.
And yeah.
So with that, I want to raise my hand and ask a
Mhm.
question.
Yes, says Anders.
So I want to direct this at Anders.
Mm-hmm.
If we successfully see the smugglers,
Yes.
would it not be wise to have a ship standing by?
So we are going to allow you the use of a small fishing vessel and 2 town guards to operate said ship. They're skilled sailors and rowers and such, but we don't necessarily want to put them in harm's way. We want volunteers for this operation, so they can transport you, and you will have access to this boat.
Bendable troops.
Mm.
Nice smirk.
Well, we're not paying them 400 gold, says Edda.
We might need some big crates.
Big crates.
All right,
You
then.
suggest we get smuggled onto their ship?
Exactly.
Hmm.
Surprise!
Big crates with a note saying, "Take these."
You know why? Because once we do that and we take over the ship, it's our ship. Welcome to us
Make
having
it
a ship
fly.
again.
Well, isn't that the point of us having a ship now?
Well, this is the ship they're giving you is more like not quite a rowboat, a little bit bigger than that.
Sure, but I mean, I would prefer to talk logistics with the crew and not in front of the rest. So I'm just going, after they tell me that there will be a ship at our disposal, I'm just
Mhm.
going to nod and I'll nod at Anders.
Okay.
I'll turn to Etta and say, "It will be done," and
Very
just
good.
deep nod towards her.
To be
Very good.
clear,
Very good.
I said we need crates, but the rest of that was just me and Doug chatting.
Right.
Okay.
You saw like some crates and goods back at the mansion house, which you could presume they probably didn't take. Although during the course of this meeting, I forgot to mention this, but they do mention they were getting the brandy and the silks back from the mansion house recently.
Yeah, you did say that, or Anders seemed to think he knew who they belonged to.
Right. So they've retrieved that stuff. And I think you probably still have the lantern and the journals and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm. Yep, we have the
So
lantern.
it's written somewhat in code, the journal, because they think they've got this foolproof system.
There's a chance
But
they do.
they will take their leave. So thank you for your time and patience. We'll be expecting you back after the new moon. So we expect
make
news in 3 or 4 days' time.
Can I make an insight check on Gellin? Because I'm really
Sure.
suspicious about his
Go for it.
intentions here.
Ooh.
All right. You get the impression from reading him when you agree to the terms of the operation, he seems a little more than frustrated, like kind of like he was hoping you'd blow it off.
Hmm.
Thank you.
You're welcome. But yeah,
Right.
they disappear. I mean, they leave. They don't disappear.
Where'd they go?
And you are shown back out where you can take your time. You've got at least a day before the new moon
I
to
would
prepare.
say, as we're filing out, I'm going to like kind of suggest to everyone, should we discuss plans at the
Not here.
inn or at the pub?
Yes,
Quick
perhaps we
go.
should get a room, actually.
Line.
There she is.
There she is.
Hannah gets the book of poetry. But he's not actually coming on to her. He just thinks it's really funny that she might blush about it.
Okay. Well, I don't have everybody else on here. Let's
No,
see.
not yet.
Oh my god. Adolf. Where's the front door? Is that the
I
front
don't know,
door?
Jim. She is quite comely.
That's
Comely?
the front door.
Comely. Comely.
Comely. She is fetching.
Yes.
Oops. Get out from behind the bar.
Which, now that I think about it, is that like a
I think she has
thing about
eyes
fairies?
for Farrell, though, guys. I mean, I don't think you have much shot. Look at that suave kitty.
Oh yeah.
Shame.
In the side eye. All right. So you can meet in the bar, and she sees Silvermane, gives him a nod, passes you a free drink.
See that? I get free drinks.
All
I'm gonna give her
right.
all the porn now.
Every adventure has some. No.
All right. I am going to
Complete set.
make. I'm going to make my way over here because this seems like a nice isolated
Secluded corner. Okay.
Hold on
After
a
getting a
second.
drink, of course.
I'm gonna go over to Hannah
Okay.
and I'm gonna say, is there any chance that we could use your storeroom for about a half an hour?
Kind of gives you like a smirk. Like,
Like me and you.
No, nothing out of the book. My friends and I need to talk in private.
She'll you mean this room back here in the corner? She
There's not a lot of space to sit. I'm just.
You can sit on my
pointing that
lap,
out.
dude. Shut up.
private conversation, is it? Well, yes.
This is not actually
Come
how
this
big
way.
we are. This is how much space we take up.
Right,
No,
so-
I get that, but it's.
She will allow you into the kitchen area. Yeah.
Okay.
Carol
the
is
kitchen-
absolutely manspreading to take up as many seats as possible.
There are a couple there are a couple other cooks in the kitchen area, so you might not be completely secluded of
I'm
whispering
gonna
ears.
say this is not necessary, and point again towards the table where we're at, and just say this is fine.
Okay. I
Do
go
not
over and I
plan
whisper
to
in his ear.
shout.
I say, I'm pretty sure that Gellum is involved with the smugglers. Do you want to talk about it out here?
Do you plan on shouting?
Well, it depends how many drinks I have.
How about we
Don't.
keep the shouting down and sit at the table? The
Forget it,
kitchen
Hannah.
is no place.
We're just going to air our business out here. Don't worry about it.
It's real suspicious to just go hide out in a storeroom too.
Okay,
That's
I
a
want you to
weird-
write on your character that you are obviously claustrophobic. I want to use this later.
Did I just inherit an aspect?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, wait, I'm not running this game. Never mind. No.
Okay.
We're uncomfortable being pressed up against a guy who's into erotic poetry.
Yes.
It's like plane, trains, and automobiles. What was it like? Was it two hands between pillows or
Yeah,
something?
those weren't pillows.
Oh man. All right. I'm gonna motion for Farrell, and I'm gonna pull up a chair right here if you wanna join us at this table,
Mhm.
so we can keep our voices down. And I nod towards Silvermane.
I gotta draw in one, okay, dude.
Orcs suggest we speak in pig Elvish.
I mean, we could look at what languages we have in common, but I don't think that
The Ugler Smay.
yeah.
Wait a minute, now I just
Ugly
painted over him.
Oh,
Ah!
Feral.
I didn't want you to
Scott.
sleep under there, man. I'm sorry.
Hey, there we go. There we go.
DM powers.
DM powers.
Activate form of. Okay.
Okay. So I'm going to say um,
Gee, I'm sitting on the edge of this table just talking to you guys. Just push it over, sit on it.
yeah, there you go. Look, we
Yeah.
just push the tables together. That's easy.
I think we should just
If-
clear a table you could sit on. We could all take turns petting you. You know.
Someone just open up a book and lay it down.
I am the fluffiest.
How do you want to do this?
Well, before we discuss that, I think we have a chance of some opposition from one of the other councilmen. He was definitely not happy that we took this job. I don't know that maybe we should have one plan we submit and one that we actually do. Hopefully he won't be able to warn these people.
I don't think we really need to submit a plan to them, though. I mean,
If we
But-
gave a fake one to Anders, then it would throw them off of whatever we're doing.
And word will spread regardless, especially if the soldiers are involved.
Hmm. And if we don't go to a private room to discuss it.
I'm going to ostentatiously roll my eyes.
I don't know. I was thinking we'd get in some crates and let them smuggle us, but that's one idea. What do you guys think?
We would be vulnerable. And what if they don't take the crates?
Yeah, we should have a backup.
Yeah, they pick up our delivery. The smugglers.
We don't know.
Don't know yet.
Yeah.
If we check the cave and see
well-
that it's empty, then they're probably delivering.
My guess is they're not picking anything up because everything got cleared out while they were away. They took away the casks of brandy and the silks and all that. So they're going to be dropping off or just moving back in.
But they also said the ship was spotted, yes.
Yeah.
It
I
is
do not
possible.
think they would use the same hiding place. They would find a different place. We should look for easy to access places that most people do not travel. There where we will find them.
So who has the book? The signaling book.
It's just in party treasure, so I don't
Okay.
know that anyone in particular does.
I thought it was in
Is
the bag of holding, which I
In
thought
the
for some
bag.
reason you were
Oh, that's
holding.
true.
Because it requires an intelligence investigation check to decipher the code.
Which is why I said it might be unbreakable.
Yeah.
I don't know that we're the smartest party.
So
I mean, I don't know if you want to pour over it on the table in the middle of this place, but
We could do it in the back room.
once you start looking at it, I'll let everyone roll to see if you can figure out the code.
So it says a parchment describing how to use the signal lantern to signal a ship.
Right.
Is that what we need to decipher?
Yeah.
Okay.
The actual codes, because it's like Morse code. There's long and short bursts of light.
Ah.
So there's various phrases that you can say with the lantern.
Okay. If it's a scrap of paper, a
You
parchment,
can probably, I guess
I'll-
it's not a book.
I'll
It's just
pull it out and take a crack at it.
Okay.
You just want an intelligence
Investigation.
investigation. Oh, I think we should have Zor do this, even though it's untrained. He was really good at the chimneys.
Everybody can look at it. I mean, you're just passing it around trying to figure out
That was with
what it
advantage,
means.
right?
Why would you have advantage? I see that you rolled it with advantage. Oh, ouch.
I did great.
Oh my. Oh, there we go.
Feral.
Farrell and Zor,
Right.
actually.
Ooh.
Yeah, I know
Um,
people who used this code before.
So-
I sailed with a few of them.
So
Zor is brilliant.
after you realize that they're just doing this sneaky shorthand where they leave out all the vowels or something, you're able to deduce that at midnight the ship signals from seaside toward the house a long and 3 short bursts, which is code for "Is it safe?" The standard reply is a short, long burst, which means everything is safe. And then the ship replies with long, which is ready to unload, come aboard. So,
Board. So yeah, they were going to bring it to the ship.
there are a few other
So it's
phrases
ready
or
to
whatever.
so it
Right.
means ready to unload.
Yeah, it seems like
So we
the
would go out. We would be going out to the ship, presumably to unload things
Right.
from
And
that
you-
ship and bring
and
it to
you
the house,
remember right, and you remember that the cave had a boat before the other guys took off with it.
Okay.
Yeah.
The ship
So,
will send out the signal every 10 minutes starting at midnight, and if it gets no response in an hour, it goes back to headquarters.
How
So
much
is there
time
any-
passed?
It's been a little over a week.
So we haven't come to a new moon yet.
No, but it's slated for the day after tonight, tomorrow night.
is
the first-
anyone
The new moon's what, 2 nights, 3 nights usually.
is anyone here capable of operating a boat?
Yes.
Yeah, several of us, but I raised my hand.
Yeah.
Well, because it may be in our best interest to send the soldiers on their way and just operate the boat on our own, so that we don't. Because they don't want the soldiers directly involved. So them going out there with us is probably not what they want.
It would also eliminate potential loud voices as I nod towards Silvermane. Especially if they are not aligned with the guild.
They could be there to watch us as much as help us. So we could send them on their way and just sail out there on our own.
What about these? We could tell Anders that we need all of us aboard, that we will be waiting out on the sea. We give them the wrong location, but tell him we need the boat without the soldiers. And that way we will start at the cave where they will not be looking for us.
We still have to signal them.
No,
Yeah,
we would be at the manor. But we would tell Anders we will not be at the manor.
Okay.
Let him or Gellen look for us on sea. We will start from the manor.
Yes. It'd be great if we could even find a different boat. Then we could send the
I'm going
soldiers
to turn
on their way,
to
but-
Zor and say, are you working on anything that we could borrow?
And I'm going to turn to the DM. Am
Yes,
I working
you are.
You know what? Let's see. I'm gonna give myself a percentage chance that you have a close to finished boat that you could borrow. Oh yeah, with a 99. Yeah.
Fantastic.
You're basically about a half an hour away from having a boat that you're supposed to be returning as soon as it's done. That you could maybe borrow for a couple days.
Zork
could
has
even-
some sanding to do, but
I was gonna say I have mending. I could help with some of the repairs pretty quickly too.
oh no. You not be help.
Love it.
Yeah, we just tell the soldiers that to meet us somewhere else. Yeah.
Well,
I mean, it
Or-
wasn't. We
if
weren't. We
Zor
weren't
has
told
a
that we
ship-
have to have them. With
no,
us.
right?
Yeah. They were just given the option
Yeah,
if you wanted
yeah.
them.
We don't need them. So we'll just say no thanks.
I just wanted to throw them off the scent in case Gellers decided to try to interfere with the whole thing. Because I have a feeling he might. I'm not saying that I know for sure, but he was very frustrated with us taking this job.
But if the soldiers aren't there, then there's no potential outside eyes on us. You know, we're just kind of doing
Well-
our thing.
Here's the thing. If the soldiers are the eyes, is it not better to know the eyes than to suspect who will replace them?
Well, not only that, but if we give them a clear, easy place to look, soldiers that they can keep track of very easily, then that's where they're going to look. They're not going to put a lot of effort into following us if they know exactly where
Exactly.
we're going to go.
Exactly.
So-
I propose. I propose that we ask for them to pick us up on the island. Can you
The mainland.
pop
It's
us
not really
out?
an island.
No. Can you pop us out to the map real quick?
Yes. So good.
We can bring it up.
Marsh map.
All right.
So the manor house is not on the map, but it's to the north.
Right.
To the north of this
What I'm saying, once it loads, give me a sec while I wait for it to load.
one.
Okay. What I'm suggesting is that we have them pick us up from the north tip of the island, number 30.
30?
Yep. We're going to actually ask them to pick us up there and wait for us while we're actually in the manor.
So
That's what I
they'll
thought
show
you
up.
were talking about.
So
We're
they'll
just
show
not
up
gonna
there,
show
and
up.
there's nobody there.
But they're told to wait for us, so they're going to sit there and wait.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So that
Well,
way, because it's not that far to be unreasonable, right? That's only 1,200 feet from Crab Shack.
Right.
Well, and plus,
So-
if we're making it out like we're trying to be stealthy, then
Yeah.
we would want to start from someplace else. so-
Exactly. So we'll ask for them to start on the far side, like close to the 30, wherever. Like there's probably some dock somewhere, but we're gonna have them start on that opposite side, like
Okay.
over here.
Yeah. So that if you are doing anything in town, they wouldn't be able to see it anyway.
Exactly. And we'll
Okay.
we'll say that our plan is to have we've acquired someone to signal the ship, and we are going to approach the ship from sea.
Okay.
And so that's what we're going to tell them what we're going to do. The soldiers will wait for us there, but instead we're actually going to take the small little skiff that Zor's got. We're going to take it into the caves.
Can I make one suggestion to change, buddy?
Yeah.
I'm thinking I think that we tell them that we're planning on ambushing them on the water and not talk about a signaler, because then they'll send somebody possibly to the house to stop the signaler and screw up the plan, which
Ooh,
would
good
screw us
call.
up. So,
All right.
I mean, our GM is, sneaky, so we have to be careful.
What?
I like that. I like that better. So that's what we'll say. That we'll actually just say that we read the note and we know where they'll be
Right.
Okay.
and when
And
they'll
we're gonna
be there.
stealth up on them.
Yep, and we're just going to board them. So we know where they're going to be, and so there's no need to be at the manor at all.
Okay. Let's say that you made arrangements, or Andrews made arrangements that you would meet the following evening at the or following afternoon at the manor house to get the guards and the boat. So you have this whole day basically to plan.
Okay.
So do we want to zip ahead to the? All right. So let's say you speak to the guards. You meet the guards, and they're a couple brothers named Bob and Doug McKenzie. How's it going, eh?
Zero.
What are you talking about?
Hey, hoser.
Take off, eh? I don't know, I was watching some videos the other day, and they seem fairly gullible guys. And they're just like, "Oh, meet you on the other side of the island, okay? I can do that.
You could be stealthy, right?
Oh yeah, sure. I can be really stealthy.
Oh, good.
I can roll real quiet."
All right.
He's like, no way, eh? He's a terrible rower. I'm a good rower. Yeah, you shut up, eh? But yeah, they make an insight check. Not that you need it, but I'll let you.
Is that an everybody insight check?
Yeah. When you're talking to the guards.
Um,
Oh, they're shifty, Zor. They are shifty.
I don't trust these guys.
Wait, you said make an insight, right?
Yeah.
Insight check. All right, hold on.
Meanwhile, Kahilus is like, these guys, if they're spies, they are the worst spies.
Jesus. I have rolled 2 natural ones.
Oh, stop it.
Yeah.
No, get them all out of the way now.
Yeah,
Hey,
exactly.
there you go. There you go. All right. So, yeah. We'll go get the boat. And after sundown, right? Okay. Now we'll be ready. We'll be waiting for you. This is going to be exciting.
Boat.
And they run off to get their fishing boat.
This is gonna work.
All right. As
What
we're
could possibly go wrong?
as we are going back, I'm going to ask who should we get to signal? Who do we want to signal? And do we all just want to be on the boat, or do we want to maybe have people hiding in crates or barrels? Like, how do we want to do this?
Well, what's the size of the boat that Zor has available?
It's big enough for the 5 of you and probably a handful of smallish crates. I mean, from what you saw in the manor house, the crates of brandy, they're just more like kegs, and the rolls of silk weren't terribly huge. So
Sure.
depending on if they regularly pick up larger items, they might find big crates to be suspicious.
Yeah, so we might want to just get some pretty burlap and rolls or something.
Yeah, just have all of us on the boat.
Don't you think they're going to be expecting us to deliver goods to them?
That's what I was just saying. We get some rolls of
Yeah.
burlap or something to look like we're doing silk. We like bag them up, things like that.
Yeah.
Make some
Okay.
fake stuff.
It's going to be a new moon, so you've got the cover of darkness in your favor as well.
Okay.
Yeah, they're probably not going to put a lot of lanterns out.
All right. I wonder if. Wonder what a couple of barrels would cost. like small keg-like barrels.
I would say for 2 silver, you could get like an empty keg. It's not that expensive.
Okay. Could we get like 2 or 3?
Sure.
Okay.
Fill 'em with
We'll
water.
just fill them
Two
with
silver.
water.
Okay.
Oh, Chris would be proud. We're gonna fill them with seawater.
Fill them with seawater.
All right.
And then I like the idea of the you know just some old sackcloth, some burlap tied around uh, you know something to mimic the silks in
Like a
big
dowel.
bundles. Yeah, big
Well,
bundles.
are they? If they're not going to be expecting 5 people, we could just have a couple of us hide under the burlap, and that would mimic
I
something.
won't even charge you to get the burlaps. You could probably just get stuff from where Zor fixes boats. It's like
Okay.
the patching and set layers and shit and stuff. You can get a reasonable amount of detritus that looks like you're smuggling cargo.
Okay. That works. So I'll subtract about 6 silver from the party treasury
Yeah.
for the barrels. The rest of it we can cobble together. But I do like Keelis's idea about we need to have some people. Um, I think we need to hide 2 of our members because we know there were 3. Um, and so I think we need to hide 2 people. And I
Yeah.
think maybe we should hide um,
Hey, I'm gonna go
Zor,
AFK. I'll be right back. Five
Right.
minutes. Sorry.
Zor, and Keelis.
That works.
Okay.
Zork, because we could fit him in one of those little barrels.
Exactly. He's a little bit smaller, and Keelis because Keelis will stand out more than the rest of
Yeah,
us.
I'm not. None
Mhm.
of them were my people, so that
Yeah.
makes sense.
Mhm.
I could also, I can cast fog cloud once a day. So as we approach, I could put a fog cloud behind them to
Ooh.
try and deter them from
Nice.
trying to escape.
Well,
How
also
big is
too,
that?
It's 40 feet across. It's 20-foot radius, so 40 feet in
Wow.
all or 40 feet across.
I like
and to
it.
add to that, because we'll have that cover, if it helps in any way, if we have a rope, I can use shape water to make like a ice float that we could like put the people on and tow them behind if we wanted to. If we wanted to like put the 2 hidden people back a little bit.
Ooh, I have fog cloud as well.
It's a useful spell for water combat.
hmm
Mm-hmm.
So I could. The range is 120 feet too, so
Yeah, it's good. It's good
I could
range. Yeah,
stagger mine with yours, and it is verbal and semantic. So hopefully we could do it before we get too close to them.
yeah. I would imagine we can do it quietly enough so that we're not heard when we're 100 feet away.
Yeah.
And if you don't want to waste the spell, I just have it. That's just something I can do once a day, so
Yep.
I can do it, without expending any
Okay.
resources.
Yeah, I think because it's a 20-foot radius, um, I think that's probably good.
Yeah, I don't imagine they're out on some schooner. It's a massive ship. It's probably a small boat like what we'll be using.
Um, I think it'll be pretty big, actually.
Do
A small
we?
cargo vessel, I would imagine.
Yeah, especially since we're going out to meet them. Why don't you hold it? Don't
Until we
do it.
see the size of the
Yeah,
ship.
until we see
Yeah,
the sign. Let's plan, and what we'll do is I will just pick up a keg and slam it down like 3 times in a row. Bang, bang, bang.
okay,
If we need you to preemptively cast it, because if it is a
sure,
big vessel, it could be obvious since it's not going to roll in. It could be obvious to them that it's magic. We don't want to necessarily
sure,
spook them.
yeah.
Okay.
That works.
All right. I need to sit down and really think about the spells I want to bring with me.
All right.
Me
I need
too.
to-
Okay, I'm done.
Ha 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 ha.
Sorcerers.
Oh, sorcerers. Don't have a lot of spells, but they
My
can do
first
me a
time
lot of
playing one, man.
Yeah.
Oh, they're great. I like sorcerers. All right. Well, why don't you look at your spells, and I'm going to take a bathroom break. Should I leave it recording? Are you going to discuss anything while I'm running, or should I pause it?
I'll leave it running.
All right.
Um,
I'll be right back.
all right. So I think we've got a pretty good plan, right? Does anyone else have any thoughts as far as that goes?
I think it's relatively solid. The only thing is basically what we want to use for um, the get them moment, so that we know that we're coordinated now. We're going after them because we might not want to do it as soon as we set foot on there. We might want to take a second. We need to suss out what's going on.
Yeah, I agree.
Might end up being easier to go along with it and then end up in the captain's chamber with the captain and grab him or something. So now the two people that are hiding, are they hiding in the boat or are they hiding off the boat? How are we doing that?
That's a good
Well,
question.
Well, that's
How
the
do
thing.
we?
If we're hiding on the boat, we're not going to be able to sneak people on there and infiltrate that way because they'll discover when they try and pick up what's under the burlap that it's people.
Right.
So
That's what I'm saying. It's going to be very quick when that happens.
It's going to be a situation where we're just going to want to board and attack. Hold on, I'm getting a phone call. I'll be right back.
Couldn't Kahilis hide under the boat itself?
That's true.
Ooh, yeah, that's not a bad idea.
I wish that we knew if there was a ladder or rope on the other side, because
Well,
it'd be
what
great for
could
you
he
and him
use-
to go to the other side and go up the backside while we're doing it.
What could he use to do that? What could he
go-
use to climb?
I think anything that we have is going to be loud.
I can just climb. I have my cat's claws.
Ooh.
So can you stay
climb?
under the boat?
I
Yeah,
don't
could
see.
you stay in the water?
I don't know. I have pretty high acrobatics and athletics, so as long as it's not unreasonable.
If we're close enough, I can use Mage Hand to loop a rope over something so that you can use it to climb, but I don't know if we'll get that close.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, cat's claws. You have a climbing speed of 20 feet.
What are we talking about? Climbing the outside of the boat?
Using Farrell's claws to climb, because he does have a climb speed as a racial bonus. So we're thinking that Kahilis could actually be under the boat because he can actually stay in the water, and yeah.
Well, those of you who are sailors know that most ships have abundant handholds. I mean, it's just wood and seams and stuff like that. So it's slippery when it's wet, but otherwise it's not terribly difficult to climb.
Okay.
Say it, Chris.
So Farrell can do it very easily. Easier
Oh yeah,
than
I'd give
us.
him advantage on this
Okay.
climb check.
Okay. So that's
Alright.
what we're going to do then. We're going to actually have
Would his advantage go to
Kahilis-
helping Kahilis actually climb if they both went?
I wouldn't be able to give him advantage unless you threw a rope down to him. Because you can't give your claws to somebody else.
Right.
Well, I meant like helping him. That's what I was thinking.
Well, it's a strength athletics check. So
Right.
depending on if he has athletics.
Right.
Oh yeah. Yeah, athletics of 4, acrobatics of 8.
All right. Well, let's say you discuss this as you are walking the 4 miles to the mansion. As night falls. Oh, you're taking the boat anyway. What am I talking about? So you can sail it there. You actually have the watercraft skill, right? The vehicles, water.
I do.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, no checks to sail it, just down the coast, under cover of darkness. It's a pretty dark night because there's no moon. That's the whole point. And you arrive at the cave at the base of the cliff. I'll put you in this map here.
Okay.
Hi, Cat. What are you doing?
Hey, I know this place. Seems familiar.
I'm being accosted by my familiar.
Damn it, Pharaoh, get off the table.
No.
Hi, kitty cat. What do you want?
Hey, you
All
guys
right.
are sleeping. Wake up.
Oh yeah.
Do, man.
So
Alright, I am back.
we'll put you down here by the cave
So
entrance.
we do have a plan involving Kahilus.
It's, I'm grabbing you, Jim. Don't move.
Okay, I stopped. I was
So-
already moving.
So your fishing boat is a little bit bigger than the boat that's right here. Well, maybe half again larger. Enough that you can get it into the dock area here.
Perfect.
And it's just after sundown, so you got about 2 hours before midnight, 2 or 3 hours. So, what would you like to do? And there was silence.
Yeah,
Do
no,
we
sorry.
remember-
I just had a thought.
Do we remember what the signal is? Did anyone write that down?
Well, I don't
Well,
think we need
You
to.
still
I
got
did-
the paperwork
Yeah,
with you anyway.
we know how to
Okay.
read it, so
Okay.
The ship initiates
Right.
contact, and then you reply with a short, long burst for everything safe. And then,
Got it.
presuming they reply with the correct code,
Then
then
we sail out
then
to
you
them.
are sail out to that. Yeah.
One last thought. Would it in any way benefit us, guys, if when they signal first, the 2 people that have a water speed actually just start going out to get ready to ambush the boat?
It depends on how far away from shore the boat is, because there's open
Yeah, I don't
ocean
want to.
in the.
I don't want to swim 2 miles or anything if I can avoid it. I could do that.
I could totally do it, but I'm not gonna.
Yeah, it's a lot of work.
That's what I'm hearing.
I am wearing plate armor, so it's not
Oh.
the greatest thing to
Oh.
swim in.
Yeah, you don't want to swim in that.
I
Okay.
can't, like I said, I can, but I don't want to.
I'm just not super clear on the last part of it. How we know when we're actually like making our move. Like we just need we need somebody that's going to make the decision and give the rally call when we know it's time, because we're not going to be able to communicate. So,
Well, I would imagine as soon as because we're going to approach their boat and board it so that they can get things off of our boat. So
Right.
whenever that happens, we'll just attack them.
and then in the
Yes.
in the crazy melee, the other people that are waiting come out, kind of deal.
Yeah, or someone can kind
Okay.
of.
I'm not trying to be a pain.
Pie holes. We can get some peepholes in the burlap.
I wasn't trying to be a pain. I just wanted to make sure I was clear, so I didn't just go up there and charge and start attacking. Everybody's like, "What are you doing?"
Play the game, Jim. You're famous for it.
He looked undead. I had to tackle him.
Tackle the alchemist. That was so good. All right. So I assume, and it's dangerous for GM to assume, at least one of you has to go upstairs
Yeah,
to the.
I'll volunteer to do that.
Okay. What is everyone else? They staying down here?
So
Sorry.
was that Silvermane that was going to do that?
Yep.
Yes.
I'm gonna do it like Ash in the Evil Dead. I'm gonna get it wrong as I do it.
Are we sure the house is still clear? Have we
You came in through the hole down here, so no, you haven't checked.
So maybe we should all go upstairs together rather than just sending one person.
Yeah. How early are we here?
Yeah, it's
Couple hours.
It's like 9 o'clock.
Okay.
You got time to do
I think
it.
I think it's good that we sweep together.
Yeah, any noises? I mean, we
You,
will
you,
hear some creaking, presumably.
you chase out an owl and a family of raccoons, but otherwise it doesn't seem like anybody's come in the house. It's only been a week, and the story's still that it's a haunted house.
Sure.
You know, no squatters have moved in yet. And you remember the rotted floor upstairs.
Yep.
To the signal lantern.
A special path along the wall,
Okay.
which makes sense. That would be the most
So-
stable part.
Does anyone else besides Silverman hang out in the room with the windowsill with the scratches on it?
No, I'm gonna probably just hang out with a boat and obsessively,
You're still fixing it, even though it's
yeah, I'm kind of like poking at little spots where it's not perfect.
yeah. Okay. Well, as
Yeah, I'll be down by the boat as well.
as midnight draws near, your view from the window out over the ocean is almost pitch black, and you got a few stars out, but no moon to light up any sign of a ship in the distance. Make a perception check.
Me?
Silverman, yes.
Yeah. Okay. Just making sure.
Okay. All right. So you're watching, and almost imperceptibly at first, you see a brief flash of unnatural light, or like a torch or beacon lantern from the ocean. It is a long and 3 short bursts. Blink, 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 blink.
What was it? Like 1 short, 3 long for the response? Is that what it was? Whatever it was.
Short, long, short, long.
Short, long, short, long. I thought that was actually the initial call. But yes, I'll do that.
Theirs is the initial call. Yeah, the long, short, short, short. All right, so
Okay.
you respond with a code, and there's a delay, and then you get a response of 3 long bursts,
Which is time to party, right?
which is come to unload, come to the ship.
I'm sitting here like, no, don't signal anymore. No, no, no. Okay. Now go.
yeah. All right, so you head back downstairs. Everyone's
Yep.
hanging out by the boat.
I did want to become a smuggler. I just leave everybody there. Don't tell them.
How are you gonna get out there?
I'm going to make an ice boat. I already told you.
Oh, look at you! All right.
Okay. I'll come
Okay.
down.
So you want
All right. They're waiting for us.
Okay.
You
so
ready?
all aboard. All right.
Hold
Don't
on.
do the evil
did
thing.
do we have any
You
potions?
have an idea.
Do we
You can
have,
heal
we
us,
have
made a few.
potions of healing? Yes.
All right, I'm gonna
Yep.
hoist a flag on the little boat.
No, no, no.
I have 3 potions of healing.
Okay.
So if anybody
I
wants
think
one,
that we should give those to give one to Zor. You keep one, and maybe give one to Farrell.
The people who. Okay. Yeah,
since,
you guys
since
can
I have
take
healing
one potion of
spells,
healing.
I think that'll work. Zor, Farrell, and you keep one.
You can do that.
Guys, I just want to point out we have a flag for the ship.
Okay.
Flag.
Gormig.
Smugglers.
It's in the watch party.
That's what he's been working on, right?
Smugglers. Smugglers. I love it.
Oh, guys, the smugglers are here. We're fine.
No one here but us smugglers.
That's your group name. I see it now.
Ahmed is not one of Zorg's many talents.
What do you call your group name? Smugglers?
Oh, I love it. Okay.
All right, so you're rowing out.
Smugglers.
All right, so how do you approach the ship?
Fast and hard.
Directly.
Giggity.
Okay, because Silvermane has
So-
a general idea of where it is, but you
Mhm.
cannot see it in the new moon in the dark ocean.
I don't think we have
Does
much.
my
I
dark
don't think
vision
we
help,
have-
or
Your dark vision only goes out to 60 feet, and the
Oh.
ship seems to be pretty distant, like at least half a mile from what Silvermane could guesstimate.
He comes down the stairs. He's like, okay, it's that way, 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 it's that way.
Did
Yeah, you're like gyroscoping as you walk down.
did Silvermane bring the lantern?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. I don't there. So our problem is we can only go directly towards it. As soon as we might be able to see it, then we could adjust. If we get the opportunity, I would certainly, like to know, okay, what kind of a ship is it, and how big is it, and then we would pull up to its broadside.
Away from the shore.
Well, again, we're just heading towards where we think it is, so we're heading straight there. So, whatever orientation the ship is currently in, we're just
Okay.
heading towards its general direction.
Okay. So you navigate the boat. You're kind of rowing it. It's not a sailing ship or anything,
Okay.
but there's enough noise in the ocean that your rowing doesn't make a huge cacophony.
But
And as
can we
you head
hear
in
the
the-
rigging on the ships?
Well, I'm getting there. As you head toward the direction Silvermane gestured to, you do start to hear the creaking of a fairly decent-sized vessel. I mean, it's a seaworthy ship. You start to see it. I know it's dark out, but it's not 100% pitch black. There's still starlight and stuff. And you see the looming shape of the ship in front of you. It's roughly 100 feet from stem to stern.
Oh,
The sails are down, but it is a it's a good sized ship.
We lost Douglas.
Oh no. So what I'll do is I will put your cat, what are you doing to my face? I'm just gonna put your figures on this. I know you can't see it yet because I haven't moved you over here.
No
yet.
problem.
Jeremy, I can't see it.
Okay, hold on. I got this. I think I put you on the wrong layer. I did. Of course I did. You guys are now part of the dynamic lighting.
Yay!
Yeah.
Congratulations.
We're bright.
I keep doing that. It doesn't say you give off light. It just happened to be hidden on the light layer. Cat, what has gotten into you today? You are not usually this affectionate. Hi.
You have any chicken, sir?
No.
All right, zooming out.
There you go.
Woo!
Is it?
This is a multi-deck level map, which is why.
Ooh.
I could see a bunch of NPCs on the side, by the way.
All right. Actually,
And
they're
on the
not.
ship.
Oh, actually, they're not there. I have to adjust the map because you approached by responding with the correct signal. So they are not there. So this guy's here. This guy's here.
Well, I think he's saying that we see a bunch of people in the water.
Oh, those guys.
Yep.
Yeah, well, they're not really there.
Okay, no, I was just making
didn't
sure.
think as much.
See, they're not there.
Ah.
That was for my own personal notes because this adventure says if they do this, then the guys are here. If they do this, then the guys are here. So I'm like, well, if you go by that, then the map has more guys on the ship than there are on the ship. So I made a tally on the side so I can mark them off as they are gone. So there's not extra people on the ship.
Yeah.
Good.
Doug,
to
cut it
know.
out.
Okay, Cat. Okay. Ah! That's enough. You're getting tied up in my head. Okay.
All right.
Welcome back. I tried to guilt you, but you came back before I finished.
Light splash. That's like, oh shit, do we have weather happening? I'm in the basement, so I don't know.
Weather does happen.
Yeah.
Whoa. They're peeling off like flies.
Whoa.
Look at them. We're killing them so easily.
This is going to be a lot easier than we thought, lads. The kilt may stay on.
No.
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 Cat! Stop!
I'm looking forward to the day when like it's so well known what will happen that when he whips that thing off, people like start running in fear.
I mean, I can see that happening before his reputation precedes him, just because it's a naked gnome.
Someday somebody won't be running away.
Oh,
yeah,
man.
that's true.
And that's the one he'll marry.
Yeah.
Mhm. The one with the white van and candy.
Yeah.
All right. So what are you doing?
Well, we're floating in the ocean right now because we don't have a boat.
Well, right. You're in a boat, but you're approaching the ship. You're still a ways off. You
Okay.
can see two people moving about on the deck.
All right. So I want to.
Let me rephrase. You see one on the deck and one up in the crow's nest.
I'm gonna
Okay,
I'm
so
gonna
there's one
quietly. I'm sorry.
I was gonna say I want to steer the boat close to the bow.
Okay.
Okay, so that we are somewhat hidden, and at that point, make sure that Farrell and Keyless are climbing.
Yeah, I want
Out
you
of
to
sight.
make me a stealth roll.
Not me, right?
Well, if you're the one steering the boat, yeah.
Oh, I mean that
'Cause
should
you're-
be
'cause
that
you're
should
trying
be
to
with
guide the boat.
advantage because of how we're approaching. So that's what I was saying. As soon as I can see the boat, I'm going to start
you wanna
angling towards that.
Pull it out on the round.
Mhm.
Okay, yeah, I'll give you an advantage. I just need a target number for them to be shooting against.
Okay.
They're shooting, Jeremy.
They're shooting. They're
Why are
firing.
they shooting?
Excellent.
All right, good thing you got that advantage, huh?
Mhm.
All right. You notice that the guy in the crow's nest seems to be generally looking toward the house, which is up on the cliff side.
Okay.
So his gaze is away from the waterline anyway. The guy on the deck is standing near the railing here, kind of scanning the waterline left and right, but
Yeah.
in the general
Yeah.
direction of the manor house, which you're coming around. So
Well, Keyless is actually like holding on to our boat. Like he would have been.
he's in the
behind-
water?
He's in the water, and
Okay.
Farrell is underneath a tarp. So as soon as we get like basically, let me show you like what I'm thinking. So I would have angled it so that I was approaching like this,
Okay.
and then we're gonna go out. But I'm gonna start turning right here and just go right. So it's not gonna look like we're doing anything out of the ordinary. It just looks
Okay.
like we approached head on, and then Farrell is going to be able to latch on out of sight here, where there's no portholes, nothing.
All right.
So the rest of us, Zor, Silvermane, and me, will eventually just pull right to the side like normal, and Keyless and Farrell are going to be over here.
What's the weather like right now?
It's fairly calm.
Is it cold, hot? Any of the above?
In between, it's temperate. It's like late summer. Cool because you're on the ocean, but not like unpleasant.
Why do I have such a big light source on me?
Whee! So you come around to the side, and the bandit fella looks down, and he's like, "Oi, coming aboard. What you got?"
We got some silks and brandy.
Boy, that's pretty normal. I need you to make a deception check, Jim.
All right.
All right.
Nice.
Those new recruits.
Yeah. The other one's got sick.
Assembly. Dick.
Never liked him.
Me neither. He tosses down a rope ladder.
Okay.
Damn, it's a good night, I say.
Hi.
All right. Our
Great night for smuggling.
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 I'm gonna
We're
ask.
smugglers.
I'm gonna ask. Do you have a lot for us?
Coin.
What did he say?
Coin.
Point.
So they're not dropping anything off.
Not
Aye. He's got
All
the
right.
coin. He's
So-
not gonna screw us over.
I'm gonna motion to Zor and say, "Up top, I'll hand it to you." So I'm gonna tell Zor to climb aboard.
Okay.
I will climb aboard.
All right. Climb the
Are you
rope
trying
ladder.
to keep me from going on
It is
board?
roughly in front of Silverman.
Well,
I
it's just.
assume while this is going on, I'm climbing the bow as planned.
Yep.
Same here. Yeah.
All right. Make some athletics checks. Farrell makes it with advantage. For the two of you climbing the ship. All right. Kahilis has no problem getting up on the deck. You are
Okay.
cute. Farrell.
What?
With a splash. Farrell loses his grip on the side of the ship.
Oh, Jesus.
At that moment, the
How?
the bandit helping Zora aboard goes, "Boy, did you hear something?"
I'm gonna say, "Quick, go help." I'm gonna turn to Silvermane and say, "Quick, go help."
Yeah, I'm moving. Crotchety old bastard. Is that a fish or something?
And then I'm going
Make
to
another
go
deception
towards
roll.
Do you want me to do it
Silvermane.
or okay, Silvermane, good.
Silverman. All right. He immediately turns to you. He's like, "What? What are you talking? What do you want about?"
Nothing. I thought I heard stupid. You know, the fish with the hole in the back and they squirt. And they like, hee.
As you're having this conversation, the guy from the crow's nest is lowering himself down the rope ladder there. You can make out some details of the main deck. There's the mast. There's a jolly boat lashed to the deck here underneath the sail. You can sort of see it. There's a door to the below decks. Actually, there's 4 doors along this below decks area. There's one here, one here, one here, and one here. They are each separate doors.
Wow.
Actually, the same goes for the front. There's a door here. Actually, no, there's 3. There's a door here, there's a door here, and there's a door here.
Okay.
When the other one starts coming down, I start saying, "You heard it, didn't you?" Like trying to get his attention on us. Okay. Sorry.
Okay, so it's like, what? I don't know what you're talking about.
You know, the thing, it just squirts out of its back of its head and it chitters like a freaking chipmunk or something.
You've been at sea too long, my friend.
All right.
Or
So
you've been dipping into the brandy.
while this is happening, I'm of course passing stuff up to Zor and this other guy. Can Farrell try again?
Yeah, he can try again. Yeah,
okay.
sorry.
I'm trying to
again.
time it so that the last one I hand up, because can I see him from where I'm at? I should be able to see him from where I'm at.
Farrell?
Yeah.
Make a perception check. Because he's slightly around the corner. It's dark out.
Okay.
Yeah, you can just make out his
Okay.
furry shape around the edge of the ship.
Okay. Because I'm trying to time it so
You
that
can make another climb, Farrell, too, by the way.
I have.
There you go.
There we go.
All right. I'm trying
You
to
see
time
him-
it so that once he's up, I'm handing the last item and then starting to climb up myself.
I would like Farrell and Kahilis to make stealth checks with advantage,
Oh,
please.
specialty. So it should just be a straight stealth check.
Oh,
of
because
my
you have
plate
plate.
armor, right?
Yep.
So, okay. Well, at least it's not at disadvantage.
Ooh,
Nice.
Okay.
not bad.
So, do you come up on deck, Ganolf, or do you stay in the boat?
Yeah, no. If once I pass the last one, I'm coming up on board.
Okay.
That's the last of it, and I'm gonna try and move like over here to kind of hide the view.
All right. The bandits
Well,
are like, that's it.
Silver-
That's all you've got.
Yeah, Silvermane is chatting them up, trying to distract them as well. So
Okay. They,
So wait, did this guy come down?
yeah, he came down the
Okay.
crow's nest.
oh, God,
Then I'm
what the
gonna
hell was
I'm
that
gonna
guy's name?
I'm gonna walk right over here to him,
Okay.
and I'm going to say, "You got our gold?"
Of course I do. And he pulls out a sack of gold, like yay big.
What was that guy's name? I already lost it. The guy
Which
he was
guy?
complaining about.
Oh, it might actually be in party treasure.
Oh, Sambalay.
Sambalay. Thank you.
Sambalay.
Yeah.
Oh,
What a dick. Always throwing his spells around like he's some kind of special. We got a deck wizard too, you know.
I'm gonna look
you
directly.
should.
Look directly at Silvermane. Oh shit.
So okay. So I'm looking now. I'm
Now,
I'm looking to
Hold on
our.
a second. They before I hand you this, let's inspect the goods.
You're kidding me.
Are the
Not
goods
you
like?
two.
Can you tell me where we stack the goods? Like here
Well-
or here?
They would have had to help you hoist them up,
Yep.
so it would probably take a little bit of a time. So it's I would say they're stacked up, not right in the middle by the mast because they don't want to block any of the doors.
Yeah, so right about here.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the first guy,
Unless
he's heading over toward
someone
one
has
of
a
the-
sleep spell. This is not going to end well.
It's gonna walk over to the rolled up burlap, and he leans down. He's like, "Well, I don't think this is silk. Someone, you've been had."
I'm going to
What do you mean?
club him.
Okay.
I'm gonna
Never
club him.
mind.
I'm gonna try and do a two-handed non-lethal warhammer.
Okay. All right. Well, I'll let you get one attack before we roll initiative.
Okay.
Non-lethal. All right. AC 12 is a hit. 13
Boom.
damage puts the guy out.
Boom!
And at that moment, the other guy goes, "Oi, what's this on about?" And
What are you doing? I say.
And we will,
Yes!
we will roll initiative.
I love it. Oh, I love it.
Have you gone mad? I need to select my character before I do initiative.
Yeah. I
There we
gotta
go.
reselect mine.
I'm gonna shout "man overboard"
Okay, cool.
as soon as I see he goes down.
No
I'm gonna
wonder
shout
it's- no.
"man overboard."
Farrell didn't click his token first. Now he did.
There we go.
There we go. Yep.
Let's
I'll give
keep
you the
that-
23
Let's keep
that
that
you rolled.
23.
Yep. And that's
Did mine
that.
not show, or did it? Oh, there it is.
Yeah, there you go. All right, so on 23, Farrell, what would you like to do? You see Gnolf just wallop the guy and knock him out cold.
Well, I
Advantage
can't
is
do
reaching
that.
for his weapon.
But let's see. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And I
That's-
sneak attack him.
Boom.
Let's see. So I completely forgot how this works. Oh, an extra d6. Okay.
Well,
So?
first you roll your attack.
Yo,
Rapier.
13's a
And-
hit.
Use my claws.
Oh.
And then
Lethal or
this-
non-lethal?
Oh, I'm lethal. I'm being
All right.
brutal.
All right, you kill him.
Okay. I am going to quickly. Well, if I can, I would like to
Yeah.
take a free speaking action and
Yeah.
say, "Throw them overboard."
The guy that you knocked out.
Yes. No. The guy we just killed.
Oh, okay. You say them, so I thought you were tossing them both.
No, I
Wait,
wanted to
third
keep
one?
one of them alive.
There's only two
But
on
I'm
deck
gonna
right
say, yeah.
now.
But
Do you
I'm
still
gonna say,
shout or no?
I absolutely shouted as soon as that guy went down. I shouted, "Man overboard!"
Okay.
And I want to move. And
I pat
and
his
just
body
kinda
down for
do-
change first.
I want to do like Weekend at Bernie's style, where I'm kind of propping this guy up and we're looking overboard. Because I know people are going to be coming with the shout, and I'm going to keep shouting, "Man overboard! Man overboard!"
Okay. Then I'm going to leave the initiative running, and I'm just going to start rolling. I'm going to move these guys to the GM layers so that
Yeah.
you don't
Can I
necessarily
loot the
see
dead
me.
guy first?
That'll be your action next round.
Ah.
Well,
Okay.
Because you got to dig through his.
No, because between me and Silvermane, one of us has to throw him overboard.
Okay.
So we're not going to
So
stop
you
to
won't be
loot
looting it. No.
him. I'm going to keep
Darn
the guy
it.
that's down.
He might
there.
float.
Yeah, I don't have anything to weigh him down. You want to hear?
Throw him on
you
the
wanna-
other
you wanna
side
hear-
of the.
You want to hear something awful?
Sure.
Yeah.
So my wife told me this the other day. She
Mm-hmm.
said, if you want a dead body to not float, you just cut him open from neck to groin and throw him in.
And
And
why
I'm
is
just
she
like,
telling you these?
Why are you telling me this?
He's warning
That's
you, man.
exactly what I was like. But apparently it will fill the body and not allow the body to and it'll just go right down. I mean, I'm sure.
After death, a lot of bodies will float to the surface because the bacteria produce these gases that
Yeah.
Oh,
are
yeah.
lighter than water.
But
So, did you do the chores she told you to do after
Well,
that?
that's what I was gonna say. We could slit it from throat to groin, but no, it's dark. Even if it's floating, I don't care. Like, people are gonna go to the edge to look, and that's perfect because I'll just club them in the head and send them over one at a time. Keep coming, guys. So
Two men overboard.
if Silvermane doesn't throw him overboard, then on my turn, I'm gonna pick up the body
Okay.
and chuck him overboard.
All right.
Over on the opposite side of the boat. That way everyone will be
Silvermane.
looking on the clean side.
Well, it's
Okay,
Silverman's turn.
Just so I know, because I wanted to ask this, what are the entrances that they will be coming out of?
You
We
don't
don't
know
know.
for sure.
No, I don't mean where they are. I mean, what are the possible entrances?
There's 4
Are there
doors on this
doors?
side, and there's 3
Three
doors
on
on
the
this
side.
side.
Okay, so those are actually doors. Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Yes.
Thank you.
Except for this one. This one's not a door.
Actually, I think this part here is the only part that's not a door.
You didn't paint.
Okay,
Oh,
so
Sorry, this.
Wrong layer.
I'm on the wrong layer. This.
Okay.
all right, I will take the guy and I will toss him into the boat
Down below.
below.
Okay.
Oh, wait. Where are you tossing him?
Into the boat that we have just
Oh,
below
into
the ladder.
your. Oh, okay. So off the ship into
Yeah.
your boat.
Yeah.
Got it.
But the unconscious guy?
Yeah, because he can't swim right now, and
Yep.
I don't want to kill him.
Right.
Okay.
Okay.
And then I'm going on my turn. I'm going to take the dead guy and I'm
It
going
is
to
your
throw
turn.
him into the water.
Okay. You
And
toss
I'm
him
going
into
to
the
keep
water.
shouting, "Man overboard! Man overboard!"
Okay. Just a second here.
You idiot! Why did you jump? He hit his head!
You hear commotion. You hear the sounds of people waking up, but no one has come out as of yet.
I'm going to start. I'm going to bang my warhammer on my shield.
Okay. All right. You're making plenty of racket right now.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm going to take the casks.
Well, we're on Zor now. I'm still staying with turns.
Okay.
Oh, I
because-
forgot we're still in turn. Sorry.
Yep. We're still in turns. I'm taking one round for one to get up. So you basically had a free round.
If I move here, am I am I
You mean up onto the higher altitude? Yes. You'd have to go
Yes.
by these stairs to get up there.
Alright, I just want to kind of hang out here just in case.
Realistically, you guys
presumably-
are actually here.
Oh. Wait, what?
Hold on. Hold on.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah. I think I moved the light. Let's put one out here so we can see better. Yeah, so this is a slightly
So,
lower
yeah.
deck.
And it gets the sails out of our face.
Yep. I don't know if I can delete this. I don't think I want to touch it because it's. Oh. No, that might be just a line. I can delete that one. Hold on a second. Also, I think the music's too loud.
It's not bad, but
No?
up to you.
All right. So I will grab this line. I hope I don't screw this up when I grab it. They won't even let me grab it. That's fun.
Fine.
And
It'll be
delete it.
fine.
There. Okay. There we go. So you can see where Zor is, and you can see where you guys are on the bottom deck,
Oh, okay.
and it doesn't have the sail in the way. Yep. Okay.
Beautiful.
Yeah, and so I'm not gonna ready an attack because I understand that we're not necessarily trying to engage in battle. We want to try to be smoother about it, but I want to
Yeah.
be in a position where I can be effective from the opposite side.
So you're overhead.
Um.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, Cahilas.
All right, so I'm going to walk over to Silvermane,
Okay.
and I am going to cast Heroism
Ooh.
on him.
How long does
Ooh,
that last?
I was already pretty sexy, so
And now you are heroic and sexy. Where do I? Hold on one sec. It basically makes you immune to being frightened, and you gain 6 temporary hit points at the beginning of every round.
Duration
Yep.
1 minute, and it's concentration. So if you take damage,
Yeah, well, I'll,
cast another
I'll do the
spell.
saving throw.
Just in case,
Oh,
you know, you decide to tackle any more big bad evil guys. You know?
Right.
one time, man, one time.
So top of the round, Pharaoh. Give me a perception check.
Okay. One perception.
Oh wow! All
Damn.
right, with your cat-like ears, you hear movement in this door. Am I on the right layer? Yes.
Yes.
That door. as well as this door and this door.
Ooh.
I
Could you
quickly
ping those again?
inform everyone that those are the 3 that are coming out, if they're paying attention to me. And then I run and hide right up. Oh no, Lord's there. Yeah, nah. Right here would be a good place to hide. Ambush anyone who's trying to come out.
Can you ping the doors again? I'm sorry.
Yep, just a
I
second.
wasn't on the right part.
All 4 of these. Oops.
Just,
Mm-mm.
yeah.
Mm-mm.
No. The ones that were coming.
It was this door and this door and this door. Or the doors that
You're
you
on the
heard,
wrong
heard
layer
noises.
again. So
I
it's
am?
this door,
God
this
damn it.
door, and this door, right?
Okay.
Yes. Yep.
Okay.
Dang it. I hate being on the wrong layer.
Oh,
Sucks.
it's the worst.
It is the worst.
And you have to do it. You have to switch.
There needs to
layers
be a
like
big
bastard.
beacon on the screen that just says what layer I'm currently on. Then it wouldn't. That would help for sure. All right. So Farrell moved to there, and you are hiding. Make a stealth roll.
Stealth.
Ugh. You are not hiding. You think you're hiding, but you are in plain sight.
I'm like the little kid looking in between the bars of the railing.
No, you're like the cat who's trying to be stealthy, but his ass is in the air.
Yeah. He's flashing his chocolate starfish to the crowd.
Oh.
Uh,
Alright.
All right. I am going to attempt something unusual.
Hold on. It's
So-
not your turn yet. I'm moving
It is
some-
too. I'm Silvermane.
I'm moving some bandits around that are on the
Oh.
GM layer that you can't see.
Who's agitating my bandits?
All right. So at that moment, you do hear some more sounds coming from the doors. You hear some sounds coming from below decks as the ship is awakened by all the shouting. All right, Silvermane, now it's your turn.
Sorry. I'm going to use the shape water to grab the water out of one of the barrels and
Okay.
form it over the lock of this door and freeze it.
Oh,
wow.
To try and
Alright.
slow things down. So
freeze. Okay. All right. Cool. Excellent. And I'm going to put this guy here. All right. Gnolf.
Hmm.
Still shouting
Yep.
up until this
But-
point. Anyway.
Ah. I am going to whisper to Kehelis, fog the ship. Fog this level as I move over to here on the
Okay.
other side of Silvermane. And then I'm just going to
Silvermane. No.
Silvermane. Do I want to do anything preemptive? No. So yeah, I told Kehelis to fog the ship. I did not take that spell since I knew he had it. So I'm going to let him fog this area. And that is my turn.
Fog it up. Good.
All right. This guy's gonna come here. You hear shouting down from this grate here. Someone's like, "What's going on?" "I don't know. Sounds like someone went overboard." All right, and at that moment, this door opens.
What door?
The one that I'm about to open.
Hey, Farrell. Look. People.
And this fella is going to move out to here.
Can you zoom that token out? There we go. Oh, jeez. Oh my.
What are you doing? That's what I was thinking. Magic Kender.
And yes, a Deck
does
wizard.
Does it look like a halfling or?
yeah. I'm double checking because Let's see. Where's the description of this guy?
You have a halfling slaying sword or something? We don't know
No, but I
about?
can speak halfling.
Yeah, they don't really. I don't think they elaborate too much besides giving him a name. And it sounds like a halfling name, Punketta.
Well, I
And he
might.
comes out and he's looking and he's like, "Oi, who are you folks?"
The ones making the delivery. The guy just fell overboard and the other guy jumped after him and smacked his head.
Make a deception check.
Yes! I love it. And I'm
And
just
I
gonna
point.
point too. I'm
Yeah,
just gonna point
pointing.
too.
He's like, "You're from the mainland."
Yeah, what do you think? I got the lantern, you know.
He's gonna rush over to the side.
No,
Oh,
I'm
boy.
gonna point. I'm gonna point over towards closer to us. Because where I'm standing, the boat's right about here,
Right.
right? So I'm gonna
Yep.
point closer.
Okay. So
I want him to stand.
You want him
closer.
to come over here?
Yeah. Yes, I
All
do.
All right. It's Zor's turn.
All right, I am going to make my way over here to the rudder.
Okay.
And by looking at it, is there any way to temporarily disable it just in case we need to make a getaway?
Well, the anchor's down,
Oh, so it would be a pain in the ass.
so it'd be a pain in the ass anyway. Yeah.
Okay, so I will. I'll remain in place
Okay.
and let them do their thing.
Okay. I'm gonna move this guy to here, and Kahilis.
All right, I guess I will go with Fog Cloud.
Ooh. All right. Let's make sure that's not a concentration spell, or you're gonna lose the heroism.
Oh no, you're right. It is concentration, so I'm not going to be able to do it.
Oh, I didn't realize that was concentration.
So then, what
Okay.
I'm going to do is I'm going to attempt to shove the wizard overboard.
Oh.
All right, make a opposed strength roll against the wizard.
Three men overboard.
Come on up, we need more.
Those are saving throws. Where's? Oh, there we go.
I'll wiggle that into water.
Ah.
Kraken.
Oh, it's a tie. All right.
Can I give him my inspiration?
This time go to the,
No,
this
you're
time
gonna
I go to the one with higher strength.
Yes.
They're having
it
a
does.
slap fight.
What's
Yeah,
your
so my
strength?
18.
Okay. Now, let's say 50-50 chance he's going to hit the boat,
Okay.
which means if he lands in the boat, he'll take damage, but he'll be
Not in the
Howling
water.
in pain.
not howling in pain. All right. High or low?
Low.
High or low to hit the boat, I mean.
Low.
Low? All right. He lands in the water. Splash.
Splash.
Which means he takes no damage, but he's not on the boat. Okay. So there's an audible splash.
All right, and so then I'm going to move over by the door that's frozen, locked.
Okay. Those locked. Okay. At that moment, the next door opens. Door here. I'm opening it now.
Yes.
And let's see. This
Oh,
man
box a mushroom.
steps out
No.
with a sword drawn, and he says, "What is the meaning of this? What's going on?"
Your crew are idiots. They fell overboard and the other one jumped after him.
Make a deception check.
I love doing that.
Getting more and more.
Ooh.
Oh.
Yes, he does not buy it, and he is going to, because he only moved.
I roll inspiration. What does that do?
You can do a reroll with inspiration. Do you have
Thank
inspiration?
you.
Do you have it?
Yeah, I do.
Yes, we gave him one last session because of the tackle.
Is that
Yeah.
enough? Is it enough?
All right. He looks at you, but he hesitates.
That's
Buy
good
yourself
enough.
around.
That's good enough.
All right. Farrell.
I do not think that is going to last very long, so I'm going to run up to him and I'm going to do my thing.
I like it.
Okay, go for it.
Let's see.
Don't worry, he doesn't see you coming.
Rapier, offhand, and
Alright, the
I
9
don't have
misses.
sneak attack, do I?
Actually, the 13 misses as well. It hits his armor.
Okay.
Ew.
Well, I guess the cat's out of the bag now.
When you hit the armor, that's a hit.
It's right. It just doesn't do damage. It makes a thunk.
Silvermane, don't forget to add your 6 hit points for
Off the top of each
every
round for
round.
10 minutes.
What is
Or
it?
10
Keep
seconds.
adding? I thought it was just the one.
No. Yeah, it
You
just
lose those
stays.
I mean,
first.
Oh,
but
okay.
they don't accumulate, but if you lose any hit points, you just gain.
Right. I
some.
hadn't lost any, so I didn't remove it yet until you
Okay, I
lose
just
your
make sure
concentration.
you added them.
Yeah, I don't know if I set the
thank you.
tokens up so it doesn't show up until you put a number in
Here,
both
I'll do it.
boxes.
I'll do it there. Wait a minute. No, that's too many. I want that many. There we go.
Oh, that works too.
Oh, nice.
Now, if you put a number in the max spot, then it shows up as a bar. There. See?
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. So Farrell ran up and attacked, and at that moment, let's see, this guy is just coming on deck. So this
Nice.
little door opens. This is a
Much-
set of stairs, which is why you didn't hear them right away. And I'm going to put him on the right layer. And move him up. Oh, wait, no, he's still got another floor to go. So he's here. So that door doesn't open. I guess that's probably not even actually a door. Because it's another set of stairs. Oh, well. Whatever. Nothing happens yet. And then this guy is... Now that the sounds of battle have erupted, he's going to start heading for the stairs as well. Silvermane, your turn.
Cat's out of the bag.
That is out of the bag.
Okay, one question about my water spell that I'm trying to use for absolutely everything.
Uh-huh.
So when I freeze water, provided there's no living creatures in it, can there be living creatures above it? Can I basically make a little ice slick under the guy? Give him rough terrain or something?
There,
Oh,
so
you
are
mean
you talking about the
in
captain?
front of him before he moves into it, I would say you could. But when he's already standing on it, I would say no.
Oops.
Okay, thank you.
You'd be
Then
forming the
that
ice
case-
around him.
Right. Okay. Then I will just frost him.
Okay.
He likes it.
Does he?
He does.
Yeah, he does. He takes 5 cold damage.
Nice.
I was just going to click on the token to do -5. I forgot to click on the actual circle. All right. There's noises coming from the door next to you, Kahelis. What languages do you speak?
Oh, I believe I speak. I guess I should know that.
Big Elvish.
Yes,
Elvish.
definitely Big Elvish. No, I forget where I find that.
Should be on the front of your character sheet.
Yeah, if
In
you
the
look
bottom
at
left corner.
other proficiencies in
Bottom.
languages below,
Bottom left.
yeah, you'll see armor, language, weapon. It's all.
Oh, okay, yep. Common, deep speech, and primordial.
So you will hear a language that you don't recognize being
Okay.
spoken on this side of the door. All right, and on 15, just got
Deep speech. What a weird language to choose.
Let's go. All right, so yes, this is the door here, and it opens Come on, man. Wrong thing. Yep. And then this bandit comes out brandishing a cutlass, and he shouts, "Ah!" And he's going to try to, or a scimitar. Cutlass, same difference. And he's going to try to attack Farrell as he comes rushing onto the deck. And he hits an armor class of 16. Farrell, what is your armor class? It is
15.
a 15. You take 7 slashing damage. And this
Okay.
guy. Yet, Gnolf.
Okay. I am going to
Yeah.
wave each creature. How does Thunder Wave work when there's multiple levels?
I don't think it goes down or up. I think it just comes out from you.
Okay.
We're not going to get into trigonometry just yet.
I am going to come. I'm going to come down here, and then I'm going to start the Thunder Wave here, which means it's a 15-foot cube. So it's going to go here, out 15 feet, here, out 15 feet, here, out 15 feet. Does that work for you?
Wait. You lost me. Where are you starting it?
Right here.
Oh,
Okay.
okay. I see. Okay.
So
So
it's
into
going
the
to
stairwell,
get,
basically.
It's going to get the stairwell, it's going to get here, and it's going to get here, but only on the level I'm currently on.
Right. And this door is open, so yeah. Okay. So do you roll that or do I roll a save?
You roll saves, so I'll go
Okay.
ahead and link it here in chat. So it is a Constitution DC 14.
This guy,
I do roll the damage, so I'll go ahead and roll that.
this guy's just coming up the stairs. So get his character sheet out. Yeah, go ahead and roll the damage.
Okay. All right.
All right, so this guy takes 9, and this guy coming up the stairs behind him that also takes 9.
Nice.
All right.
They're pushed 10 feet away as well.
Oh, yes,
Oh.
they are.
All right, so they're pushed into there, and he's pushed down the stairs.
Any
All right.
damage from tumbles?
No, not quite. I guess it's 2 stairs? It's so confusing. Anyway.
All right, I am going to continue my move, however,
Okay.
and I'm going to block the door.
Okay.
I'm going to
Right.
become impassable terrain.
Yeah, right. Only one guy can answer at a time.
As I tell Farrell, I'm going to say, I have your back.
Give it back. Give it back.
And that's my turn.
All right. So this guy is going to move 5, 10, 15, 30, and be here. And you hear Farrell, a door open next to you. And you see a man, this fella. Oops, I didn't do the right thing. This fella. And he's comes face to face with you, and he hears the sounds of the fighting, and he shouts, "Ah!" Raises his longsword, two-handed, goes for a multi-attack on you.
Oh, there's another freaking door?
Yeah,
Yeah?
it took me a second to understand the map. There's 2 doors, 2 sets of stairs down to the lower decks. The second
build a
attack,
ship like that.
the second attack hits AC 17, which does 5
Yeah.
slashing damage.
Oof.
The ship was built by MC Escher.
Yeah, so
Okay.
he does 5 slashing damage. That's all he does.
Okay.
There's a maneuver he could do instead, but he's going to do that. All right. More noises from beyond the door that Kahilis is at. And from the water, let's see. Does he have any cool levitation spells? Probably not. So instead, well, no one's looking, so you don't know. By the end of this turn, a wet halfling emerges from the rope ladder. But that's his turn. Zor.
All right, I'm going to I'm gonna move up to here and then vault over the railing
Okay,
and attack.
I'll give you
the
advantage
wet-
as
the
you
wet
come dropping
halfling.
down from above. You can't possibly win. You have the high ground.
Exactly, it's over.
All right, that's a hit. For 9 bludgeoning.
This is like a Deadpool moment. You're gonna like land with your crotch on his face like a teabag maneuver.
I'll roll a d6.
Is that going to be the damage from his taint?
No, that's the extra damage from him jumping off the top rope.
I got a 1.
All right, he takes an extra point of damage.
Yeah, fair enough.
All
And
right.
where is Zor now? Oh, okay.
He's
Move-
on the he's
move
on the
Zor to
deck.
this-
Yeah, I'm
yeah,
doing it.
I'll,
I'm doing it.
I'll move
Yep.
it. Oh, you got it. Okay.
Oh, you're on that side of him? So, yeah. There we go. Okay. You hear shouting from the bottom of the stairs next to you, Gunolf, going, "Get out of my way!" It's not the guy
my
that's
pretties.
immediately in front of you. It's the guy behind him that
Right.
you push down the stairs.
Yep.
All right, Kahilis.
All right, I'm going to approach
This-
the
the-
wizard.
Yeah, the voices from that door don't sound agitated. They sound more quizzical. All right, you have advantage from there.
All right, and I thought I have advantage. All right. How do I roll with advantage again?
There's a toggle on the top of your character sheet that says advantage, disadvantage. If you didn't turn that on, you have to turn it on the character sheet.
Yep.
Let me look.
I
I'm looking at your sheet.
You
It
can
is
turn it
not
on for
on.
him.
I will turn it on for you. Yes.
That is one thing I've learned. It's better to just do it for people than try and explain. Just because there's so many new things
There you go.
to explore.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
You're
All
welcome.
right, so then I will attack one-handed with my trident,
Well, that's a hit.
and I will also use my divine smite on top of that.
Ooh. Okay.
Which is 2d8. So that's another 9.
Oh,
Yes.
so
Holy
close.
cow!
So close. Are they showing their health bars at all?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
And actually, did I get plus? Okay. Yep, it gave me my +2 for my fighting style. Okay, never mind. Yeah, so then that's my turn.
All right. The captain yells, die, beast. And he tries to attack Farrell. Oh, wait. No. Who was he attacking before?
He didn't.
Oh, he
Yeah.
didn't. Oh, that's right, because you caught him off guard.
I damaged him. I think Farrell did as well.
Okay. So he is going to... Oh, that's a weird maneuver. All right. He's kind of cool. So he attacks once with his longsword and once with a hand crossbow.
Oh,
That's a neat little maneuver. So he'll attack Zor because Zor appeared from out of nowhere.
Oh, the benevolent God's favor.
13 is a miss, and the hand crossbow is a 23 for 7 piercing damage.
Uh-oh.
Farrell. You have the guy in the doorway, and you have the captain that just shot at Zor.
Okay, if I move, more people will come out, and
Yes, it would also
yeah,
provoke an attack unless all you did is move.
But I do have advantage on the captain guy, so
True.
might as well just attack him and hope I can take anything else.
Okay.
Let's see,
Don't
so...
forget, you do have a potion of healing as well.
Right.
Yeah.
All right.
How-
Judgment
what-
call. Judgment call. Everybody at the table.
I am at the table.
I've heard that some people like to use an optional or home brew rule where taking a potion is a bonus action. How does everyone feel about that?
I don't have a problem with it.
Indifferent. Doesn't matter either way.
I'm neutral.
Because it allows you to take a potion and still act that round.
I would say as a player, it would feel a lot better. But I'm also like, I mean,
Because I know it's a
Either way.
standard action as in the book, but I also can almost count on one hand the number of times I've seen a character actually take a potion in a game. Because no one ever wants to use up their turn.
yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, realistically, it's presumably in a glass vial.
It's like you're
Probably
popping
have
the cork and down in it.
I mean, but you'd probably have it somewhere protected in your pack. So
Yeah.
I mean, I think for realism's sake, it doesn't make sense to make it a bonus action.
True. All right.
Yeah.
I think that's
Yeah.
why they do it the way they do it. It's like it's an act. You are actively taking.
My
Yeah.
beef with potions is the randomness, and having a potion that could heal you for 4 just sucks. Like you spend all this time either finding or brewing a potion of healing, and then it has a random effect that just feels honestly shitty. So in my games, I do max healing for health potions, and I
Much as
just
a
make
healing
them.
potion give.
Yeah, but that's
And just make it an action.
It's 2d4 plus 2.
yeah, because it's 2d4 plus 2, and you could literally have
is
just
10.
4
If it was
healing
max.
if you rolled the worst. You know.
That's true. I'm okay with doing something like that, where the potion
Like
just
max
gives you
healing,
10
but,
hit points.
but then use it as an action to offset that.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah,
that
I'm good
sounds
with that.
fair.
I'm good with that. So a potion of healing is 10 hit points of healing.
Cool.
Good to go. All right.
And
So
you might want to, going forward, we might not be able to brew 3. It might take 3 times as longer to offset the potency.
Sure.
I don't know. Whatever you feel is comfortable. I definitely plan on limiting.
well, it's like one per
their
day that you
availability.
can brew with herbalism,
Yeah.
and 25 gold pieces to make it yourself versus 50 to buy it.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, that's just straight out of the book.
All right. So that's of course if Farrell decides
You
now.
want to do that instead, yeah. He's kind of in a
If he
bad spot with
takes
5
his
hit points.
action, if he takes that as his action, can he still bonus action attack or no?
No.
Yeah. I think
The
so.
only way you can make a bonus action attack is if your main action is an attack.
Yep. So then you could do, if you have those abilities, you're like rogue disengage. But
Yeah,
it's up
I
to
was
you.
looking at that.
Yeah, so you can
At,
disengage as a bonus action, so you can attack once and then disengage if you need to.
yes, I can.
Or you can
Wait.
take your healing potion and disengage.
Nah, I think we should definitely be attacking first. So,
Do what you're
But,
gonna do.
yeah, going to use my rapier
Nice.
and
That's the hit.
Hey,
on the
roll
guy.
advantage.
No,
Roll
are
advantage,
you
Mark.
huh?
Just roll advantage, even though that's a hit. Roll again,
Just in case it's a crit.
it's a crit.
You're attacking
Okay.
the captain, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
So 12
Okay.
piercing and sneak attack.
Huh, I created a button for it, but there we go.
Alright, extra 3. Hot damn. Not 23, just
15.
3. There we go. All right, and you're
And
moving.
Oh, and you have the most movement too. Yeah, that's great.
Mm-hmm.
The backseat
yeah,
is
I'm going to use my action to disengage.
Okay.
And I'm going to hide behind you.
All right.
Okay.
What?
I
All
like
right. From the doorway, this bandit appears,
it. Okay.
and he sees Godolph in range, and he sees the captain is heavily wounded, and he shouts a curse at you, and swings his scimitar and hits AC 19.
That hits.
5 slashing.
5 slashing.
This bandit, where is he? Below decks. He's beyond this guy, so he can't get to you. Silvermane.
I'm gonna take a chance, and I'm gonna go a little cold orb on Captain.
Ooh. Oh, that might
That's
not
a hit.
Oh my
That
god!
is a hit.
That
That
is
is a hit.
ridiculous damage.
Yeah.
Oh.
Not enough to
Dramatic
kill
orb
him,
is
but
cool.
he is hit really bad. All right.
Gotta take down my spells. There we go.
This guy can't. Is going to come to here.
Surrender, you fools! I say before my turn's up.
Never! Yells the captain. Let's see.
I point at him.
50% chance. All right, he's going to try to hit Ganolf as well, this bandit that just appeared.
Okay.
AC 13 is a
Does
miss.
not hit.
This guy can't get past you, so he's just going to swing at you. His AC 8 is also a miss.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
But this guy's gonna go.
These guys suck.
Yeah, they're not the best. The captain and the named guys are pretty tough, but
No, I'm sure. I'm
good enough.
trying to be-
Your turn.
All right. Okay. I think we need to be safe here.
big boom, big boom.
I wish I could get Zor
You
out
want to
of the
do a
way.
boom?
I wish I could get Zor out of the way. Oh, it would be magnificent if I could get Zor out of the way.
No, just do
Speaking
it.
action telling me to jump in the boat.
Well, it's not your turn. Not
Oh,
for
wait a minute.
while.
I'm trying to tell you what to do. What am I doing?
Let
Shut
me
up,
guess.
Jim! I'm just so excited.
Shut up, Jim.
Yeah. So
Is that better? Does that help?
Yes.
if I do it again, I can hit everyone on this side, and this side. So I would literally get like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Remember, you can. Well, you want to hit the captain too. I was gonna say you can blast it out from you.
Right.
Let's
You
just
know
get
what I'm
all
going to
those
do?
guys.
I'm going to do it this way. Can you see? I'm going to do it at a diagonal.
Yep.
So the only one I'm not going to be able to hit is the mage. And damn, I just want to kill the mage. But I'm going to get anyone that's here, and then anyone that's here. Wait, hold on. It would be so helpful to have grids. So
Bricks.
grids.
Grits.
Grids.
Mm.
So this guy, oh, there are grids. Okay. So 1, 2, 3. There's my cube. Okay.
Yeah.
So it will hit.
You can basically target 8 people if you're
Yeah.
in the grid.
It'll get
Thi-
this guy.
You
Bless
won't
you.
be. All right. You won't be able to get this guy and this guy in the same blast.
That's
It's
fine.
just-
I just want this guy, this guy, this guy, this guy, this guy. If there's anyone here, if there's anyone here, and if there's anyone here.
I would say anyone up here would be shielded by the wall
Okay.
that's in between you.
Okay. That's fair enough.
So I'll let you hit the 2
So-
straight above you, the 2 to either side, and this guy here.
All right. So DC
So there's 6 of
14 con
Or
save.
5 of them. All right. DC 14
And
concert. 4
God
damage.
damn it!
All right. Well, the captain takes 4 damage.
Everybody just looks at you like, "What are you doing?"
This guy might be dead though. He was low. I can't see his health bar, but he was low. He took 9.
This guy
before.
dies.
Boom.
Perfect.
This guy takes 4 damage. And this guy is that guy. He takes it too. All right, nobody saved.
Nice.
All
And
right,
anyone who can be pushed does get pushed
Yep.
as well.
he goes down the stairs. He's actually knocked down into there, but you can't see. This guy's back like that. This guy can't get pushed, and this guy can't get pushed because of
Reasons. Okay.
Because of reasons. Yep.
So then with that, I am going
Crazy.
to move here.
Okay. All right. And you can
And
do that freely because everyone got
yep,
moved.
exactly. And that will. I don't have any bonus actions. Wait a second. Do I have bonus actions? Nope. Nope.
Inception.
None of my cantrips are bonus actions. So yep, that's it. That's all I got.
Bonus actions? All right. So this guy is going to spend turn to get up, or half his move to get up. And so he basically be there. He's back up the stairs. But that's
is
about
that
it.
the second time he got pushed?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, that's amazing.
Actually, no, he was on this doorway. No, yeah, he was this doorway here, even though they're connected. So he's back to there, and he can't attack you because he just had to get up and move. These guys are not doing anything yet. Actually, this door starts rattling.
The frozen door?
The frozen door, yep.
Okay.
All right, the deck wizard can finally do something.
Is he gonna cast a spell with all those melee people around him?
Yeah, because there's no attacks of opportunity on that sort of thing.
There's nowhere he can go.
I thought it gave him like a disadvantage or something.
right.
I'm pretty sure it does. If he's using a targeted spell, like a ranged spell attack, it would give him disadvantage if he's in
Right.
combat.
He does cast a spell, and he disappears and reappears up here.
Oh, that little bastard.
Misty Step.
That's a good one.
But that is all he does is move, because he has no bonus action spells. So he teleports over to there to prepare for next time. Zor, your quarry has escaped you.
Well, I still have the captain right in front of me,
He
right?
does.
You do.
All right, I am going to, with the tail end of my flail, flick the pin holding up my kilt away. And then rage into that bastard.
Okay.
How exactly does this look when you rage into him?
Screaming.
There's- You can hear a pin drop as his kilt. It's even the ocean waves seem to quiet as
Oh,
and the
man.
flutter of the kilt to the floor. All eyes turn to Zor.
And you hear Silvermane in the background going, "I warned you!"
All right, that was the attack on the captain.
Yep.
Even without advantage, you kill him. Bam! He hits the deck.
Excellent.
And then can I take a bonus action? Soar, Captain, now!
Yes.
Are you gonna take a move at all, or no? Or
No,
a bonus
I mean,
if you have it? Okay.
Yeah, I'll step forward.
Okay.
Boy.
So this guy, who is the bosun, going to finally get out on the deck,
But he's a bosun's mate?
and he's going to move to here, I suppose. See that the captain is down. See Zor standing over his body, and shout, "You killed my captain!" And he's going to try to hit you with his light hammer.
And in no way surprises him, stuns him, or anything to see the Winky.
I mean, he's a little intimidated.
It's not the first.
And an AC 12 misses anyway, I believe.
Because he was distracted.
Yeah, that's it. So Kahilis' turn.
So I'm gonna try to get within 20 feet of the mage.
Okay.
Which I suppose would be right over here.
20
And I'm
feet?
going to
No. Oh,
20?
yeah, I get it. Yeah, that's exactly 20.
and I am going to throw my javelin at the
All
mage
right.
Oh, yes!
for 6 damage.
Oh, I love it.
And with that, the little halfling is impaled on your
Screw
javelin.
you, deck
and
mage.
thrown backwards. All right.
All right,
Oh,
and then
that
that's
was
it
amazing.
for me.
Okay.
You seem to have an unusual hatred of mages.
Farrell.
Yes, I don't like being lit on fire.
Oh,
There we go,
yes.
Mike. Let's see. I will go here to complete the murder sandwich. And
Love
rapier with a sneak attack.
Don't forget your
And-
advantage rolls.
Oh, I keep forgetting about that.
Oh, yeah, he's definitely sandwiched in
And
there. Where did his stats go?
Claws.
I lost the bandit stats. There they are.
So
All right. AC, it's definitely a hit. So,
Roll your
That's-
claws offhand, too, with advantage.
uh,
Yeah, there you go.
all right. Well, you rip that guy apart.
Nice.
there's a reason why they call me Feral.
All right. That's your actions done.
Yep.
Not that that's not enough. All right. The bandit that watched the captain go down is in a panic, and he's going to try to hit Zor as well. Scimitar AC of 9. Big miss. And from below decks, where's this guy? He is going for 10. Am I looking at that one? Yeah, okay. So he's going to pop out up here and just come charging toward Pharaoh. 30.
Mm,
He came through the doorway here past this guy.
Okay.
And he's going to try to scimitar slice. Also hits AC 9, which is this.
Haha.
Silvermane.
All right. Can I go right here?
Yep. Remember, at the start of each of your turns, you're getting an extras back to 6 hit points of.
Yeah, I just haven't taken it off yet because I haven't been hit.
Oh, okay.
And I'm going to dagger him.
Oh, snap!
Wow. All right. He takes 8, which is not enough to kill him, but is enough to shock the hell out of him. What? All right.
Right in the kidneys. Ugh.
The ice on your lock starts to break a little bit as something's still shaking the door. All right. This guy going to come up and can't get out, so he's back here. And Gnolf. Actually, I guess he could get out.
Okay.
5, 10, 15. Yeah, he'll just pop out here.
All right, so he's coming out.
He came out, but he didn't have enough move to get on this side, so he just popped out there,
Yep.
right here.
Okay. Let's see. What do I want to do? All right. So I'm gonna go this way. And this way, even if it provokes an attack of opportunity, because I did
Wait.
step right here.
Okay. this
So
guy.
this guy could theoretically get an attack of opportunity.
Where did? Oh, yeah,
I
yeah,
went
yeah,
here,
yeah.
then
I
here.
see. Yep. So he'll take a swing at you, but
Okay.
AC 14.
Does not hit.
All right.
Okay, and then I'm going to cast Bane. I'm going to
Which one?
cast Bane on the bosun, on
Okay.
this guy.
Yep.
Now they do have to make a saving throw before you mark them.
Oh, yeah. What is the save?
Charisma.
So
Charisma.
it is Charisma DC 14.
Yeah. Good luck, buddy.
And then the last guy I'm going to Bane is the guy right in front of me.
Okay. This guy here is also Bane.
All right. So whenever the target that fails the throw, so all of them, they must roll
Mhm.
a D4 and subtract it
Each-
from
Yep.
attack or saving throws.
Okay.
So that is my move and action, and I'm done.
Okay. Well, Bloody Bjorn is not happy with all this development.
With the Bane.
This guy is
with his
scary.
baning, and he's going to come
This
out
guy.
5,
He
10,
freaking sucks.
15. He's going to move to flank you,
Yep, I figured.
and then he's going to double longsword you.
All right,
AC 18.
and that's with a minus D4.
Oh, yep, you're right.
Yes, both attacks, mind you.
17 on the first hit.
Okay, so not hit.
All right. So his second attack, that was just enough. Look at that.
Yep.
AC 21 minus D4 is a 4, so 17 again.
Yes! Bane, motherfucker!
Nice.
Oh, Bane is so powerful.
It is good. Whenever I remember.
Oh, hold on.
Yes.
I am going to use my
Reaction?
reaction, and let me see. Can I take it on both attacks? You can thunderously rebuke. So I'm just going to show you this.
Oh,
When a creature within 5, you can use your reaction. Now you only get 1 reaction per round, I'm assuming.
Well, it says hits you with an attack. So because he missed because of
the sucky
Bane,
part of it.
yeah,
Oh, you're
Yes.
right.
he has to have hit
Damn
you.
it!
So
Who hit me that I could have rebuked and forgot?
sure somebody will.
Well, no, I already got hit. I can't
Right,
remember.
but
I forgot
We'll have
to
to
rebuke
save
that.
it for the next guy to hit you.
Yep. Okay. The creature. Okay. All right. My bad.
Zor.
Zorg murder.
Hmm.
All right. Now, does my extra damage from rage automatically get added in?
No, you have to check the little box.
Where's the little box on that?
Let me check your sheet. It might not be on there yet.
We're gonna have a ship.
It is
We're gonna
not.
have a
Yes, it
ship.
is. Rage damage. Global damage modifier underneath your weapons.
Yep.
Just check the box. It's on the front page right there. See it?
Oh, okay, so I just have to click the rage box. There we go. All right. Perfect.
Yep.
All right, so I'm gonna go after the bosun with advantage.
Okay.
That's the one
Oh
right
yeah.
there.
It's the one in the middle here. Yep.
All right.
That's the moving.
Ooh. All right.
Nice.
11 damage. Oof, still alive.
Oh my god, I'm so stupid.
Why?
Sorry.
I could have, on that last Thunder Wave, I could have used Channel Divinity to do max damage instead of rolling.
Oh.
Ah.
Like you just get it with your Channel Divinity.
Well, you learn in your class, right?
Yeah. I was
All
trying
right.
to see if I could get a spell slot back. And it's like you can turn undead or do a thing from your domain. And then I was like, oh, I have a thing from my domain. Damn it!
All right. Well, the bosun that you just attacked pretty hard is going to attack back with his hook.
Minus
He's
D4.
He's got an
Oh, that's a
angry
boy.
hook. Yes, minus a D4.
I thought
It's
it was
an
a girl.
AC of 19.
Damn.
It's an AC 19.
Yes, with the
Oh,
minus
shit.
D4.
All right, yeah, he gets.
All right. You take 4 piercing, which is halved because you're raging. So 2 piercing. And you are grappled.
Wow.
Okay, grappled.
All right. So
Wait,
he's
is
basically.
there a strength save on that or no?
No, it's just if he hits you, you're grappled. You can make a roll to break it on your turn,
Okay.
but it is Kahilis' turn.
All right. I am going to go over to the bosun and attack him with my trident.
Okay. With flank advantage.
Oh, that's lovely.
Poor bosun.
5.
That still
5
hits.
piercing.
All right. 5 piercing. At the end of this round, this door that was ice locked finally
Breaks
opens.
open. Ah, there's lizards.
And you see lizard folk.
Holy
That's
crap.
where they went.
They look over what's going on the deck here, but they do not act on this turn. Pharaoh.
Huh. There's a guy conveniently right in front of me.
Yes, there is.
Let's
Wait,
see.
Helis's attack landed. Did that break the grapple?
Fingers, claws,
Oh, look at that.
Oh my
Look at
god!
Oh,
and
Yes.
sneak.
he's
Wow.
dead.
Holy.
Holy
Hold on.
Would the first one have killed him?
The first one
It
killed
would.
him. Yes.
So you can actually move and take your offhand attack against this guy.
Yep.
This guy.
I'll even let you keep that roll.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
Or the
I'll
bosun.
get
Either
it
one.
here for the murder sandwich.
One more. You can go here.
You have to go one more. Yep.
Oh yeah.
He can actually. He doesn't have to technically flank. They just have to be next to somebody.
Only for sneak attack.
to an
If
ally.
he
Sneak
wants
attack dice.
advantage,
Yeah.
He
If he wants to
needs to
keep that
flank.
roll, he has to be there.
Okay. I'll
Oh,
stay
I
here
thought-
then.
That's
I
still
thought you
7
got
damage.
advantage. Got it.
damn.
Nice.
Boom. This bandit is realizing that shit is really getting messed up.
Yeah.
But he also hasn't been touched yet. So he's feeling like invincible. So he's gonna
One
go ahead and swing at Zor.
with a
And
negative
he
what?
hits.
No, he doesn't get
That
a
guy doesn't
negative.
have the negative.
Oh,
So he hits AC 15, which I think is
Yes, that's a hit.
a hit.
That's a hit.
So you take 1 slashing. That's after I cut it in half.
Okay.
So take that. He's
Tink.
feeling strong and powerful. All right, Silvermane, you're up.
Hmm. Get covered. I am going. Oh wait a minute. That'll give him an opportunity attack. Never mind. I'll just dagger this one here, the bosun.
Nice.
Oh, I
With
will not.
advantage. With advantage.
Thank you.
Yep.
There we
There
go.
it is.
All right. Sorry, ping the guy again. I was looking at something.
bosun.
Bosun.
The one I thought was a girl.
Bosun is dead.
Excellent.
Ding! And you are no longer grappled.
Yay.
All right. Yeah, that's
That's
true.
what I was aiming for when I attacked him. That worked.
All right. Move, no. Bonus, no.
Oh, not anymore. No. I think I'll just. Yeah, just prep.
This lizard folk emerges from the room, sees what's going on, and dives overboard.
Nice.
All right.
That's fine.
All right.
I'll
this
allow
Are you
it.
looking?
Who
Wait,
is
are you
Bane?
looking for a job? We need sailors.
He's feeling Bane, so he's going to move to here so he can get flanking bonus on
Gnolf.
Gnolf.
I really do yell that. I offer jobs for sailors.
In what language?
Common.
All right. AC, I got a minus a D4. AC 15.
Does not hit.
clang, it hits your armor but misses.
I almost want this bastard to hit me just so I can rebuke him.
It's your turn.
Okay. So I am going. Yep, this is a DC save, so this is probably the best time to use this on these two. So I can hit all three of these guys with Word of
Okay.
Radiance,
Range 5 feet. Yep.
and they get a minus D4 to their saving throw.
2 of them do. Yeah.
Yep.
DC 14 con.
It is a con save. Yep.
All right. Believe it or not, this guy makes the save.
Wow.
A nat 20. And then a -2. So
That does
this guy who is not baned makes the save.
it.
And the bosun's dead. But the first mate, even without the minus, he fails.
All right.
He takes how much?
4
4.
points.
4 points. All right. Here we go.
Okay, and then I am going. I'm going to move. I'm going to take a 5-foot step here,
Okay.
so that I give Zor advantage,
Okay.
and Keyless can move to keep his advantage, and that's my turn.
Okay.
I am going to
And then-
shout at this guy and
Yep.
say, "Come get some, you bastard!" and like bang my warhammer against my shield.
All right. He's going to move
I'm
to
gonna
here
taunt him.
so he can keep his advantage.
I love it.
He's going to try to double longsword you.
Hit with one, you bastard.
The first one's definitely a miss, even without Bane.
Okay.
The second one is even worse.
Yes.
AC 9 and AC 6. Come
You
on,
gotta like
guys.
strip
What are
your
you doing?
armor off. Or,
I know.
Or drop your
I gotta like
shield
drop
or
my
something.
shield.
Another lizard folk emerges and follows his companion overboard.
I think these guys were being held captive.
All right. Zor.
And I want to attack the guy that I have an advantage against.
Okay. Oh, yeah.
Good call. Good call.
He's dead.
And I'll take a step forward.
Okay.
Looks like your last chance if you want a job.
Actually, no, I would like to take another step there to give Keyless advantage.
Okay. It's
Nice.
Keyless's turn.
Excellent. All right, I will use that advantage. Ugh,
That's-
the damage is all. Oh, wait a second. Yeah,
7.
5. That's
17 is a hit, so he takes 5 damage. All right.
damage is awful.
And the last lizard folk, who has a little fairy dragon hovering around on his shoulder, dives into the water, and the fairy dragon basically hovers above him as
Dang.
as you see the three of them swimming like iguanas through the water toward the shore.
They look kind of like eels a little.
But I mean, we're half a mile out, right?
They have a swim
but-
speed of 30.
Lizard
I mean,
folk.
that's still going to take them forever.
Yeah, it will.
Okay.
At least I
You
didn't
gonna
steal
bring
your
the ship
boat.
around and run them over.
I mean, it's just okay. You know, they got a
it
long
would
swim
suck
to
if they-
shore.
It would suck if they stole our borrowed boat.
the
Sons of
unconscious
bitches.
guy in the boat. You know
Yes,
what?
he is.
I think they probably would steal your boat.
No.
You have another. You have 2 boats on here. It's just that Zora's going to get in trouble.
Yeah,
for not
we're
having
getting a
boat.
ship. We're trading.
Fucking trouble.
Oh crap! I forgot about Zorg's.
But since
Oh.
it's just kind of resting against. So you hear a splash and you see that the unconscious guy has
They're
been
not
tossed
gone
into the water
instantly.
as they steal your little boat.
They're not gone
Well,
instantly. I
they're-
might be able to stop
Right.
it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
true.
going to take them a while because we would have secured the boat to the side of the ship. They're going to have to cut
True.
lines. That's going to take like a couple rounds. It's going to take a round for them to climb in unless they jumped into it, and then it's going to take them a round to actually disconnect it and push away.
True.
Right? Like that.
True.
That can't just happen
All right.
instantly.
No, you're right. You're right. You're right. Pharaoh. There are 2 guys left.
Well, sidestep.
Okay. Then you have high ground too because you're on the stairwell.
Oh.
So
So
does
he
that
has
mean
no
I get
chance?
double
No.
advantage?
No.
Okay. Then rapier, claws, and
Rapier misses, but the claws hit. So you do 7. All
Very
right,
nice.
Silvermane.
Silvermane. So
I
what's
am going
happening?
to-
Because he can see what's happening. What are those jack wagons doing with the
You
boat?
you see them. You see them getting on your boat. They're
Okay.
discussing amongst themselves.
I'm going to use shape water to basically pull water up the rope and make a big, thick ice block around the rope and where it connects to the boat.
Yes.
Let me see the spell. Just real
I
quick.
will do that.
No,
For
rule of cool, it works.
Rule.
There you go.
Now, what are you trying to do? You're putting the ice.
So I
around
can make a
what?
5-foot cube worth of ice, basically around where it connects to the boat and all the way up the rope. So like it'll just be like this big tube of ice holding it from. So when they try chopping the rope, they have to chop through all the ice first.
Okay.
Just to fuck with them, you should change the color.
Just
Like, just because you
for the
can.
hell of it.
Like, make it like.
Okay. Oh, there's one
Red.
drawback.
Mhm.
It says you can do one of the following: move it or freeze it. So you could freeze a 5-foot cube in the water, or you could move the water up, but you can't
Well, I
move the
thought
water up and freeze it in the same turn. Because
Could
it
I
says
pour,
you choose
could
an
I
area
pour
of
the
water.
water? Could I pour the water out of the cask down the rope and freeze it?
Yeah, you could do that.
Okay, I'll do that
All right,
then.
so you do that. Okay. Yeah, I just want to make sure we get.
Nope, that's
Yeah.
fine.
They do
That makes
that
sense.
with the spells on purpose,
Yep,
Is-
nope, that makes sense.
especially as a cantrip. That's just a lot of
Yeah,
of
yeah.
power. If you can
Yeah,
do
I
multiple
agree.
things like that.
Nope, that's fine.
Okay, but yeah, you can make the rope pretty slippery and cause
And
more
freeze it up solid.
disadvantages. Yeah. Okay. The lizard folk. One of them, this one, is tossing the unconscious guard guy into the water. The one
That's
that you
our
threw down
boat,
into the
you scaly bastards. Oh
Yeah,
wait,
he looks
that's
up-
that's not my character.
He as the ice is freezing, he looks up and they see you and he shouts something in a language you don't understand.
Are you sure?
Yeah. What do you speak?
Okay. Not that language.
All right.
Well, I
It's
speak Draconic actually.
It is Draconic. Yes.
I do, so I'll
is
I'll
Draconic.
reply in Draconic. Get off
So-
my damn boat.
Wait, but you would have heard them saying something. So, all right, rewind
No,
because
it was Kahilus was standing by the door when they
no,
were talking.
but you said
Oh,
when they
earlier
jumped
on?
off, they said something in a language you didn't understand and jumped off.
Yeah, because I
He
thought
would've-
it said-
He would have
Yeah.
understood that though. What did they say to him? I
They
mean,
they let's see, what exactly would he say? He
Let's
would
go.
he would say he's like, This is over.
okay. He would have had some insight into what they were doing if they said something
Yeah.
right before they jumped off.
Actually,
They-
can I change my words though?
They seem pissed off. Yeah.
Can I say instead, we still got a job for you if you want one? How's that?
Okay.
Ooh.
Okay.
Your job is to die.
All right.
They don't know
Bandit.
that.
Bandit is going to let's see. He's baned. He knows who baned him. He sees Zor. And Kahilus has been stabbing him from the behind. So he's gonna spin around and try to suddenly stab the Triton. He's like, haha, you never saw it coming. AC 18 minus
Nope.
D4. Hold on.
Oh,
AC 14.
Definitely missed. 18
No.
missed too.
Yeah, oh yeah, you have a 20. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Gnolf.
Excellent. All right, I am going to do a bit of the old toll the dead.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna toll this guy that's still up as I bang my hammer against my shield in a way that like reverberates.
Okay.
So, wisdom
He-
DC 14.
He actually saved with the bane.
Okay, well he still takes half, right?
No, it's none.
No.
It's cantrip.
Oh, it
Yeah.
is. It is a cantrip.
Yeah.
Damn. So even with the D4, he saved.
Yeah, I rolled a 19 and then a 1.
Damn. All right.
So yeah.
I'm going to stay where I'm at.
He laughs and says, "Your silly spells don't work on me." Tries to hit you with his longsword again.
Do it.
First hit is a okay. And a 15 even without the D4 is gonna miss. So yeah. Whack whack. The lizard folk responds to you, Silvermane, and says, "We wish purchase weapon."
We have weapons. Come back. We're killing the other ones, not you.
They were selling us weapons.
Oh.
Yeah, you could just take them.
You look amongst each other.
We want to
And they-
make a
and they-
deal.
And they cease cutting away the ropes.
I can't believe you speak Draconic.
Hey, it works. It works.
I'm annoyed. I would always choose Draconic. I don't know why I chose Deep Speech. That makes
Well,
no
I
sense.
get it. I get it anyway because I'm a draconic sorcerer.
Yeah.
Oh, that makes sense.
In
Alright,
fact, if they were
so,
dragons, I'd even get advantage on my charisma today.
Wow.
I'm gonna let you switch it from deep speech to draconic because of your backstory thing.
That's just yeah. That's why I would have chosen it. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll let you switch
I'll-
it, but
I'll
for
switch
some
it.
reason you were not thinking when they were talking on the other side of that door, so you didn't really.
Yeah. I was
Now
just
we
not
can talk
You were
about the
distracted.
others.
Yeah.
You and I can talk about the others all the time, and they can't understand us.
perfect.
All right, Zor.
Oh my god.
The guy in the middle, I'm
Nice.
guessing, because of advantage.
Yep.
Yeah, he's wasted.
Oh, that guy.
Splat.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd gotta save this guy for you.
The best part, I can say that now, is that the bandits will surrender as soon as the 4 named guys are dead. So somehow you saved one of the 4 named guys for last. So every single bandit had to die.
Perfect.
Oh, that's amazing. This guy's an asshole.
Yeah, kind of.
He's
Uh,
like a jerk.
Yeah, right. All right, so Kahilus.
All right. Well, I guess I'll just attack him without advantage, which is fine. My damage has been crap anyway. And it would have been good, but no, not so much.
No, not so much.
Damn.
All right.
That would have been max damage, too.
Farrell.
Oh.
All right, Farrell,
Yes.
take us
This
home.
guy's done for.
Yeah,
He's
with
dead. Just
advantage.
kill him.
Bloody Bjorn is going down.
Maybe 12.
12 misses.
Neck.
22 hits for 3. He's still
Oh
alive.
my god.
It's just barely clinging to life.
I don't know
Oh,
why
damn
I'm bothering. Yeah. You know what? At 1 hit point, he's going to surrender. He throws
Okay.
down his weapon. Fine.
We did want to question one, and that one's dead.
Yep. And they the one that I saved, they threw
now
into the
drowning.
drain.
They accidentally
drowned.
drowned, yeah.
Yep. So that's perfect. I'm gonna
They,
secure his. I'm gonna bind him.
Okay.
I'm gonna look over at Silverman and say, help a gnome out. He's standing right where my kill is.
I gingerly pick it up and kind of flick it at him.
And
Uh.
pin.
It's like a grenade. He pulls the pin.
I sheepishly walk over to the
Oh
gnome. I'm
my
like, I
God.
told you before, I'm not going to keep doing this for you.
Oh, that was amazing. So,
Alright, so
he's bound.
Draconics.
Yes. So you have the first mate tied up. And he's like, what do you want with us? Why did you do this? All of our work.
Shut up.
Yeah, I just want to keep him. I'm going to ask Helis if he. Well, no, wait. We need to question these guys. I'm going to ask Zor to keep an eye on this guy, and I'm going to step over here too, and be like asking these two, what's the deal with these three?
They were just here to buy weapons.
Yeah, we're going to let them take the weapons in a rowboat and they can go.
Uh,
Not Zorg rowboat.
what?
No, not yours. That's the whole
That-
point.
Where is their ship?
We're standing on it.
No. Like, where's the lizard ship?
The ship.
Listen,
How
you
did
can. You tell us everything these guys promised you and where they took you. You take the rowboat and the weapons that they were offering you. Deal?
Deal.
I don't like that.
Why?
How did they get onto this boat without
Yeah.
a boat of their own?
Exactly.
Yeah, they're going to tell us all that. They picked them up, obviously.
They picked us up.
Where are they from?
Oh, you're asking the lizard folk?
I'm
Or you're
asking
these guys to
I'm
ask
asking
lizard
these
folk?
guys to ask them where are they from.
Yeah, where are you guys from?
They give the name of the just a name of a location you're not familiar with.
Yeah,
So where did they pick you up?
oh, so
Sure.
I'm gonna ask them.
We
if
met at
they
Cove
are
North.
Cove
I'm gonna
North.
ask them if they're familiar with the lizard folk who disappeared, who I was cohabitating with before I came to Saltmarsh.
Not disappeared. Regrouping.
Oh, why are you regrouping?
The one that looks like he's in charge, with the one with the fairy dragon on his shoulder, says, "We not speak of this now."
On weapons
What?
and boat?
Weapons or no?
Hold on. Like I'm gonna hold my hands to Silvermane and ask, do they speak common?
So far, no. Go ahead and try. If you try really loud, like, they might hear you.
I do not like the idea of arming these creatures.
Well, then you know what we have to do. I just had to get them off the boat, I whisper.
Agreed. But
Gentlemen,
I don't necessarily want to, like, will they come peacefully back
They-
to Saltmarsh?
No.
No.
No, we know.
DM,
No, trust
a
humans.
question,
Wait, he said
question
that in
for the
common?
DM.
What?
'Cause I was asking that in common.
Oh, sorry. Then no. They don't
Question for the
respond to me.
DM.
Yes.
When I was living among, or adjacent to these people, did I get any impression that they were evil? that they had bad
Not
intentions?
particularly. No, they seem to be isolationists. Kind of leave us alone.
Yeah.
We'll leave you alone.
Yeah, and I'm gonna relay that to these guys that they're not an evil people who are doing evil things. That I lived near them for quite some time.
Well,
They
then that makes
are-
sense to me because they didn't attack us. They could have.
Agreed,
Right, that's
but
just
they
it.
were doing business with evil men, smugglers. I
They
do
were-
not
yeah,
think that we should give them boat or weapons. Let
I
them
don't
come
think
to
that they-
Saltmarsh.
I don't think that they know who they're dealing with. They're just looking to purchase something.
They're not a part of our society. Take it from someone who's not a part of your society. None of this makes a lot of sense half the time.
Well, I'm
We
going
don't know
to
who's good or
say,
bad.
I'm going to say though, then they can swim. They do not take boat or weapons.
Damn it, you redheaded bastard! I told them that they could. You gonna
Is
make me
there
go
a-
back on my word?
Is there a rowboat attached to this ship somewhere?
Yeah,
that-
there's-
Yeah, right
You're,
there.
yeah, you're
Yep.
standing on it, but
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, I mean, we shouldn't just
Little
force
rowboat.
them to swim through the
We-
ocean. They can
we-
take the rowboat that's on the ship.
we pay you. Well, actually, you don't know what you said because they don't speak common. So as far as they know, you're still making the trade. Okay.
I'm gonna just kind of ask everyone else. I'm gonna look to Zor. I'm gonna look to Farrell. Look to you and say, I am just going to say, my vote is no weapons, no boat.
My vote is both.
Yeah, if they came here to buy weapons, there's no reason why they shouldn't be able to buy weapons. And I'm not going to make them jump in the ocean either. I'm just going to say let them go. They seem
I'm
like
gonna
they're not a
look
part of this.
look to Zor. What do you say?
Z- I shrug.
I'll nod. Fine. Do
They
what
could
you
become
think,
allies.
or you have equipped potential enemies.
Yeah, they weren't
But
my
at
enemies when
that-
I lived with them.
At that, I will
the
storm
the
off.
leader one is going to walk over to this guy and look at him, and in very very crude common, he says, "Wear weapon."
Might as well tell him.
And Bjorn just kind of spits on the ground, little blood, looks up at the lizard folk, says, "I don't know what you're talking about."
Oh, can I roll intimidation on the guy?
Intimidation? You can also roll insight.
Hmm.
I'll do both if you want, but I want to do intimidation
Okay.
because I've never got to roll that before.
I
Okay.
definitely want to do insight on him.
Well, he's obviously lying when he says he doesn't know what he's talking about. But then he shrinks away from Silvermane's his face, kind of. He says, they're on the below decks in a secret cargo hold.
Let's go.
Take us there. Oh man, if these are weapons or something,
You're gonna be sad.
You
no,
gotta-
I might go back on what I told you guys. We better see what these are.
Hey, I made it.
Collection of
I made a deal, man.
For a good time.
I made a deal, so I have an issue.
Well, let's hope they're not like weapons of mass destruction then.
All right, I point at the other two lizards. Say, "Come on, let's carry your stuff."
All right. So you kind of
Take
yank him to his
the
feet,
fog of
throw
war.
him down the stairs or whatever.
Yeah.
I was just gonna say, lose the fog of war now that we can.
I would, except that there are
Oh!
some other areas here that I can't necessarily show.
Snap.
So he leads you down the stairs a couple floors. We'll go down to here. Right down
Oh,
here.
it's dark. I can't see.
Oh, I can turn that on at least. Global illumination. Here we come. Daylight mode. That's what it's called.
There we go.
Come and me
All right.
go.
And I will remove. Oh, the doors are already open. It takes you to.
Can
If you come
move
through,
me
if you
down
come
there as
through
well?
this way. Oh, sorry. Yes, I can. So he takes you through this door here, and then there's a secret hatch. He, opens a little cubby hole to a secret compartment. Let me see if there's anything relevant in this room. This is the first mate's cabin. Let's see, single bed, plain wooden table, 2 books, wooden chair, unlit lantern, a cloak, and a secret door that he opens. And
I do
Yes.
want to, as we start to go down, I do
Mhm.
want to cast, as a ritual, detect magic.
okay.
As we're coming down, just so I can.
I
Detect that magic.
don't think you see any magic on the way down here. There's so much stuff going on in this whole boat since everything happened on the deck. We might have to still go room by room just so you can see what you find in here.
Oh my gosh.
But the secret door is revealed for you. And inside it is a cramped area, only 4 feet at its widest. You find 10 morning stars, 10 long swords, 10 shields, 20 javelins. Nothing of identifying markings or anything that would give away where they came from. One shield with the design of a lizard with a forked tongue on the front. Oh, that's interesting. But not magical.
Okay. I step to the side and point at the 2
All right.
lower lizards.
The lizards will, with glee and excitement in their eyes, gather up the bundles.
So while they're gathering up the bundles, I'm going to ask Silvermane.
Mhm.
Were the pirates supposed to drop them off somewhere? Or were they just to take their weapons in a rowboat?
Hey, where were you going after this? Where are they dropping you off? I
North
say to one
Cove.
of the lizards. North Cove still, where they picked them up.
Exactly. Wow.
Is that
that's a
where
big
your
word for
people
it,
are?
isn't it? No. We walk from there.
Ah,
Can they reasonably make it back there in a rowboat?
imagine it's make the shore in a rowboat, right?
Yeah.
Half a mile. Yep, shouldn't be a problem.
Okay.
They seem relatively secretive. Like, for whatever reason, they don't know you from a hole in the wall, so they don't, they're not going to tell you their life story.
I
Yeah.
don't like this at all, but
Do you want me to be persuasive? See if I can convince them.
Well,
They're not dragons, right?
let me put it another way. The DM doesn't exactly know everything yet. That's the next adventure.
Okay.
So you're only going to get so much from me before I start making up shit that doesn't match with what I'm going to be reading later.
Letting
Fair
enemies
enough.
go with intel or letting friends go.
Yeah, see, I don't see any reason. I don't see any reason to make enemies of them. So
All right. What do you want to do while you're down here? Anything?
Well,
look around a little.
I would like to look around too, but I also want to keep an eye on the lizard folk and make sure that they're just taking. I'm going to ask for the payment, though. I'm going to ask either Kahilis or Silvermane to be like, where is the payment for the weapons?
Told them they didn't have to. They just got off the boat.
Silvermane offered them for free.
I'm going to scoff at that.
That
listen.
seems unwise.
Zorg's boat was on the line, and he'd get in a lot of trouble. I made a deal that doesn't in any way actually take anything away from us that we already
At least half. Psh. He's not
like to search the boat.
He's not too upset about it. It's just
Yeah,
he's just kind of like pointing out like we could have gotten some money.
We're getting the ship, man. We don't have to return the ship.
Yeah.
Just
turned on Explorer
being
mode,
surly.
you should be able to see the rooms as you move around. That will stay
Right.
on the map.
Yeah, I am staying in the general area. It's not like I'm like, okay, guys, you can do whatever you want. I'm just kind of looking around while they're doing this. So,
Okay.
but listen, man. Listen, man. We're gonna get this boat. We don't have to give the boat to them. This is ours now. Let them have the weapons.
Yeah, I'm gonna go up to the deck and hoist my flag.
Giggity.
Yes.
Oh my
Alright. So this cargo hold we're in right now
Uh-huh.
um, says, let's see, there's wooden stairs leading to the hatch above. The aft bulkhead stacks of cloth lashed to ropes and brackets bolted to the deck. There are a large number of casks also secured by ropes to the deck. So you find there are 50 more bolts of silk in here.
Holy cow. All
40
right, hold
more
on.
casks
I
of
gotta...
brandy.
40
Well,
more
we're not
casks.
keeping this stuff, though, are we, though?
I mean, it's our
Not
boat.
stolen.
Hold
It's
on.
smuggled goods, not stolen.
40 casks of wine.
So, okay, hold on. Sorry.
I could have a
Sorry,
fun
Ames.
time with that.
You said how many bolts of silk?
50.
50
This
bolts
place is loaded
of
down.
silk.
Yep.
And then how much of
40
brandy?
40 casks of brandy and 40 casks of wine, fine wine. And one large crate of high quality mining tools,
Oh, I have no interest
probably
in that.
stolen from the dwarves.
Let me keep some of the fine wine and I'll be happy.
Are we going to be going for a bit longer? Because I need to get water.
I think, well, we can. Like, if you want to go through the boat and find all the stuff, otherwise we can save it for next time.
I
I
don't know.
would
I
be
wanna search.
okay with sending the lizard folk on their way, making sure that Bjorn is securely tied where he is not at all in danger, and then spending the off time searching the boat. And we can just say that we searched the boat top to bottom, unless you think there's something we need to do in person.
All right. Who's going to search the boat and how thoroughly are you going to search the boat?
After the lizards are gone,
Exhaustively.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I definitely would be doing part of it, sure.
Okay. Because there's one area that's most important that I need to have rolls made.
Okay.
Assist, but I'm not I'm not a good investigator, but I will assist if anyone wants me to.
Actually, I think everybody here except for Kahilis has the passive perception necessary. So I will skim through it and say that when you're in this room here, which is, the same level that you're on, it's the bosun's cabin, which has a plain wooden table and a pewter flagon and a pewter mug and a wooden chair and an unlit lantern and a large cage that holds a parrot, which seems to be asleep, and another secret door matching the first secret door.
Can I eat the parrot?
And as you're
Oh man!
looking
I
around,
was gonna claim the parrot.
pieces of eight. That's what it says. It says pieces of eight.
And we see the
Just
bad guy.
staring
in there.
at it through the cage.
Oh, wait a minute. So we're rescuing somebody. Yes.
And in the secret door, you find a badly beaten down sea elf.
Aw.
Whoa.
Damn.
Can you pop that up? Can Shift Z that thing?
Yes.
Wow.
I had to find this picture because all it said was sea elf and it was a red circle. The stupid.
Yeah.
Sometimes they get lazy.
Nice.
Awesome.
Are you all right, man?
He
Do,
cowers
Can I
in the corner,
roll-
chained to the hull.
can I roll a medicine to check him out?
Sure, but he's a little. Make a persuasion check to approach him.
Let me do that.
Yeah.
At least have a best chance anyway. There we go.
All right.
Hey, it's okay.
He will allow you to check his wounds.
We're gonna help you. And then kill you. Oh no. Sorry.
14.
I'm gonna use my.
All right. It looks like he's very malnourished and drier than he'd like to be.
Okay. Well, first step is I would say let's put him up into the sling for the bosun. And
gonna
I
use
will
my
share some rations and water skin with him.
And I'll use my lay hands on him
Nice.
for
Okay.
my
All right.
10 hit points.
And he's starting to look a lot better, but he's still eyeing all of you cautiously. It's like, who are you? Where have you come from?
We
We
came to put an
came to get
end
rid of
to
you.
the smugglers.
Are they dead?
All but one.
Yes.
And I
Good.
point to this room. This one still lives, who stayed here.
Why is he not dead?
We're waiting for you to do it.
Will be brought to justice.
He says, what? How long have I been in here? You wouldn't know. Why would you know? Okay. He says, am I free to go?
Yes, but we're far from shore.
we are
Why don't we take
heading-
you to shore?
We are heading to Saltmarsh. Do you not want to accompany us?
No. I do not need to go to Saltmarsh.
That's right. He doesn't need a boat. I forgot. He's a sea elf.
There's a sea elf.
You're of course free to go. Could you give us your name at least?
My name is Oceanus. What
I-
an original name.
I am Silvermane. Good luck to you.
I am of the tribe of Manan. I am in your debt.
We didn't ask you any of that. Shut up. I'm kidding.
TMI, Oceanus.
What? Do you know what they wanted of you? Why were you kept?
I saw them smuggling a small arsenal of weaponry, and I came aboard to see what was up. And they knocked me out, took me prisoner. I don't know what they were doing with all these weapons, but
Yep. I'm just gonna, wait to say I told you guys so. We just armed some freaking terrorists.
Sorg has thinking feeling.
I feel okay about it. It's all gonna work out. Ow! Why'd you hit me?
All right. Well, is there anything else in this room other than?
no,
Okay.
not really. It kind of smells too because he's been trapped in here
Yeah,
for a
I'm
long
sure.
time.
Yeah, so I guess we want to just search the bodies and see, and
Yep.
kind of go through and see what kind of loot we can find.
Okay.
Other than the big ass ship that we now own.
Right.
Yeah.
And I would assume between you have the skills to navigate it, although not the minimum crew to functionally run the ship.
Right.
You need like 15 guys to run a ship. But you have enough to maneuver it where you want to go with it. I think what I'll do between now and the next game is I'll go through and write down everything that you find that's of value.
We definitely want to pull Zor's boat up.
Okay.
So rig the pulleys to pull that up and replace the rowboat that
Right, that
we
they
gave
took,
to
the little
the
jelly
yep.
boat. Yep.
Just in case we don't want to get a crew, you might want to look up approximately how much the ship would sell for if we sold it.
Yeah,
too.
I think it's in the of ships
Okay.
in the sea section.
Honestly, I feel like it's gonna be a lot.
I would imagine
Yeah.
so.
But I'm a little concerned that they're not gonna let us keep it.
Yeah, it may belong to some other port or some other merchant.
Or they just may
stolen.
say that we are operating under the purview of the council, and so that's why we're being paid 400, and everything actually belongs to them. We're gonna have to decide.
Yeah, I don't remember
before-
that part of the deal.
Yep. But it would be surprising if they would let us keep this since they only
Well,
offered us.
if you get really concerned about that and bring that up, we might even talk about maybe leaving it out in the water and
Yeah.
hide it, and then we'll find a buyer that way or something.
I would say
Yeah,
if
we
we
don't-
could thoroughly search, get an idea of everything that we found, including what was on the crew, and just kind of spend. I mean, I'm fine with taking a long rest and searching this ship in parties, so that we come morning we've thoroughly searched the ship, and then we can decide what we want to do.
All right, why don't we do that the next game then? We'll go through the rooms and what you can find, and unless you
Argue
want
about what
to
we're going to do
streamline
about
it. Yeah.
Who was wrong, who was right, all that stuff.
I'm fine with streamlining the basics. If you just want to either add it to party treasure, or tell us via Discord. I'm fine with streamlining that part of it, and then we can get right into the role play of what we want to do.
All right. Well, then we'll say that you sail the ship back to Saltmarsh.
No,
No.
we want to decide what we're going to do before. We want to get an idea of everything that it contains,
Okay.
and then discuss what we're going to do before we sell it back.
Because we might just take Zorg's boat back and then go from there or something.
We might
Dock it
become
somewhere
smugglers.
Perfect.
No. There's
All
a
right.
different word for it. I think it was
Smugglers.
smugglers.
Okay. So even though this adventure is technically not over, once you've gone through the ship and then turned it in, and I mean not the ship, but gone back to the council, that's the completion, and that's when you're going to get a level. So just to streamline the time, I will give you level 3 now instead of stopping in the middle of the game next time to give you a level. You know what I'm saying?
Nice.
So I'll go through and get the gear, and then we'll start the game with you guys discussing, or you can even discuss on Discord what you want to do.
Yeah.
And then we'll start the next game with the reconvening of the council and leading right into the next adventure,
Yeah.
which is Danger at Dunwater.
Wow.
Dun, dun,
Wah,
dun.
Sounds like
All right.
poop water.
You can stop
I
this
am
recording.
looking forward to Gunoff and Silvermane fighting about this.
I love it.
Good thing you gave all those lizardmen weapons. Good thing.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Stopping the recording. Stop the stream. We are good to go for another exciting adventure of Ghosts of Saltmarsh.